Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the stream and hope you all are having a wonderful weekend so far. It's the weekend finally. So today we are going to be messing with the two new hero classes that came out this week in celebration of the 3-year anniversary of Gems of War. Those two of course being the Dragon Guard class and the Bard class. So for the most part, that's basically what we're going to be doing today, just messing around with various teams centered around the two of them for the most part. So let's get right into 4x dragons. We'll start with the dragon one since we already have it, just so we don't have to keep setting it. And then for probably the second half of the stream, we'll do the bard and mess around with that. I do have to say, the bard is better than the dragon class, though there are some new synergy options that he's going to be getting in the near future. So we'll have to see exactly after those get added how good he'll end up being. There's two that will likely do it. The new mythic coming in 2 weeks, and the new dragon from the next kingdom. Those are likely to make this this new hero class a lot better. It's still really decent right now. It's definitely really good. It's like the second best hero class. I don't think I even mentioned that in either of the two videos, but yeah, they're basically the best two hero classes in the entire game right now. The dragon class is the second best, and the bard class is the absolute best, and probably going to be used on every yellow day for me from now on. I don't think we still have gotten to use it on yellow day yet, have we? I believe today is green day, tomorrow will be yellow, so we'll finally get to try it on a yellow day. We did the exact same team on brown day. I don't think it's going to be too big of a difference doing it on yellow compared to brown. It should be about the same. Oh, today's your birthday! Happy birthday, Vangor! Congrats, or congrats. Wrong celebration, but yeah. Happy birthday. How old did you turn? How many is it in gorilla years? Hello, Toby. Also, I didn't say all the hellos. What am I doing? Hello, Henny. Hello, SBM. Hello, JZG. Hello, Strawn. Hello, hello, Frag Hunter. Hello, Nico. Hello, Vangor, of course, and happy birthday. Hello, Toby. Welcome all. Let's see. Would you mind quickly trying Karnak, Spark Grinder, Captain Skullbeard, and Setite? Sure, we'll go try it. Sounds interesting. Setite with Karnak. Don't think I've tried that combination, though it does make sense. Let's see. Where do we go? We'll go take the purple there. We'll take a red. That gives us dragon. And we'll go from there. Get a KrissTigger down. Get that nice little poke going. Oh no! Oh no, it went down for a second. Okay, I think we're back. That's what I'm saying. The software's being really weird today. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Bernice. Hello, Christy. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, way to go. Toby, we'll go do your team right after this battle. If we even win it. Wow. Come on now. Need to get a nice Dragon Soul into a Shadow Dragon. We lost KrissTigger really quick that battle. Hey, he missed, but we don't have any purple. I mean, we don't have any yellow on the board. We'll go move that up. Purple Surge would be great. Is that really the only purple on the board? Well, I guess we're going for it. Don't really have a choice. Wow. He's getting a lot of kills. Okay, well, Black Manacle. If we could get a Devour off this, we'll have a chance. No. And we still did have the Devour chance. Similar to a Kraken, this does the damage, and then it does the Devour chance after the damage. So it can potentially devour something that has barrier on it, even though barrier has protection against Devour. Oh, he missed. We have a chance. A very, very slight chance. Nothing else, we can keep stacking HP and stuff. Okay. I don't want a Shadow Dragon yet, because it's just going to, he's just going to end up getting the alignment off the spider. So I'm just going to take that. I need this to Devour already, if we're going to have any chance of winning this. Nope, again, no Devour. Shadow Dragon's at least stacking some attack. He really needs a new ability on his last slot. I'm really, really surprised they have yet to buff it yet. It's one of the weakest unique traits in the entire game. I'll go move that over. Trying to get these purples next to yellow so we can actually extra turn off of them. It is not going that well though. Double check his alignment. Yeah, He's not gonna get anything at least. So we'll move that over. He's just gonna keep making those little spiders. How do we not have a single Shadow Dragon down? It's because he keeps converting everything. We'll take that skull. No, he ended up extra turning there. Okay. Well, still no Shadow Dragon down. Still winnable. Very unlikely, but it is possible. He converts out both of the colors we use, which is really unfortunate. Rip. Second battle already, and we lose with the dragon too. Let's see. Yeah, we're not really gonna have any way to get back from this. KrissTigger died way too quick in this battle. And we basically have to keep taking the entire board off to be able to get the manas we need. And as soon as he gets his that off again, we're pretty much done for. Oh, we might be able to kill it soon. We can take a skull there. I need him to bait. I need him to give us a skull. What needs to happen here? Nope, he's just gonna get the summon, and that's match. We might as well just retreat at this point. That is over. If we could have gotten that kill, we would have had a slight chance, but nope. Okay, anyways, let's go try the team you just suggested, which was Karnak, Sparkgrinder, Captain Skullbeard, and the Sutite in the back. Let's go get it in. I can't believe we ran this team earlier. It actually worked, surprisingly, with the Peasant there. The Peasant carry. How rare does that come around? The Peasant as your main damage source. Sparkgrinder. Captain Skullbeard. Really good mana generator, by the way. I don't use him too often, but he is pretty good. And Setite Warrior. There we go. I believe that covers all the bases. You didn't say a specific banner, so I guess we go with... probably just green-blue. I almost just want to go all in on Captain Skullbeard. I don't really need a +1 for Karnak, Sparkgrinder, or Setite. So yeah, we could just go all in on the on this captain there. I could even -1 on one of the others if I wanted to, with like Leonis Empire or something. Oh wait, never mind. That's the wrong banner. Never mind. Yeah, we just go green-blue then. If I can find it, where are you hiding? I need to figure out the order of these so I don't keep spending so much time. It's a lot quicker than before, like trying to find each one of these, but it's still a little bit annoying. It is in a specific order, but it's based on the kingdom name. So I would have to know the color to the name and have it associated that way. And for most of them, while I do know it, I don't know it like immediately. So it makes it a little bit harder to actually find. Like a green-blue, let's see, that would be a Grim Woods, and well, I guess that would kind of work. Yeah, a lot of newer players wouldn't know what each banner is to each thingy, though. And there's still no indication in the entire game anymore of what card belongs to what kingdom. Of course, I still remember all of them, but they got rid of it because newer players would have no clue what the icons actually meant. But now there's literally no indication in the entire game for everyone to know what any of them are, which seems kind of weird and counterproductive. But let's go move that over. He did not get extra turn or anything. Good. We could just go straight into our mana flow here. Oh wait, I didn't even see the extra turn. Why did I not even go for it? Almost did not go for it. Nothing we need to move over there, so we can just throw that down and go from there. It's by kingdom name, and you can see the name in there. Yeah, I know. We can see the little namey thing. I was talking about you can't see it on the cards themselves. You can't see the indication. Like if you go to this, there used to be a little icon in the bottom right that used to indicate what the card is. That no longer exists. The only way you could tell is from the background that that is Adana, or that that is also Adana, or that that is Blackhawk, so on and so forth. I did say that they're likely going to be adding a verbal, or not a verbal, but you know, a word-based system for it. So we'll see exactly what that brings and how they're going to do that. But yeah, they said that if they are going to bring it back, which they likely are, they're going to bring it in some kind of text form so that people who are newer would actually be able to identify what it is. Okay, do we take the skull? I think the answer is yes. Because he gets full mana if I don't. Well, he's going to get full mana regardless, so that kills him out. We'll go and poke into a buff right there. A little bit unfortunate with the Death Famine there. He could actually kill out our Karnex really easily. Well, we'll go give this a buff, get some damage down. If nothing else, we can at least get his value while he's still alive. And what else? What else? Get the Karnex down. Get some nice explosions. He's running out of HP. So I guess we go for Karnex, I mean the Spark into a Setite. See how much damage that will give us to. Maybe a little bit more armor right there. Oh wait, that was a kind of a waste. We only gained 3 armor from that. Whoops. Okay. Well, I guess we go and throw down and hope we get lucky. Or actually, not lucky, but is that even enough damage? No. Yes, we would have to get lucky. We would need this to hit enough damage to kill that one, which is possible. Ah, 3 HP. Well, technically 4. Oh, he didn't actually die, though. That's kind of nice. Ah, now he does, though. Oh, no, never mind. We still have enough armor. Next goal will take it down. We'll go move that over. And he dies to the poke of their little traits. And that will die to explosion. Now we can just throw one more Setite for the win. And there we go. That's an interesting team. Definitely not good against Steph, that is for sure. It kind of hits right through. But it has potential. Good morning, Bridget. Welcome. Also, hello. Say good game, well played. Welcome. You have a little... You have a little disagree with you. Just look the last video, Purple Team, which you suggested. In the Guild War, you agree the Undead Banner is probably better than the Leonis. The only thing you prefer to use Azura much more often than Karnex. It depends on what the battle is. But yes, it depends if they are really good with magic. I do see your point though, because if you end up reducing down their attack, you don't need to worry about their skulls. And the main thing I was trying to do was mainly get the Karnex so we could win quicker. Because if he has higher armor, that does more damage. And more damage with more skulls would end up winning the game quicker, which would lead to more points. Yeah, doing Azura more often would be convenient just to make sure they can't really do anything to us. Yeah, we have plenty more purple days in the future to mess around with it, to see what the best strategy will be. Because it's probably going to be my new purple day for the foreseeable future, as far as us running it. So we'll see exactly how it pans out. Oops, that's not what I meant to use. Though, it's been so much content coming out this week, I almost forgot. We do technically still get +5 glory whenever we use a Hind this week. That feels like ages ago, but that was just this week's event. Yeah, so we could still get 4 glory for using this little thing in our teams. I guess we'll go use it real quick. I'm not going to bother farming it though, but don't forget, if you still want to get some glory farm in, go use a Hind with a quick 1 trophy team, or just in PvP in general, because you'll get a lot of extra glory by doing so. And most teams that are similar to this basically win at the same speed as if it did or did not have that troop in it. Well, let's go and throw that down. Get a little bit of manas. Probably should have went for reds instead. He's gonna get Kraken. I don't have any backline tank. Ideally, that would be a backline tank with this team, but of course, we kind of need her there for the extra glory. We'll go throw that down. That gives us Dragon Soul. Okay, good. She did not get the kill. We'll just go move that over. And let's start Christine X first. Get it on like yellow or something. We don't really need that. He only needs 1 mana. I think he can find it. And we have no need to really cast Hind, since she'll have a 0% chance of extra turning. That would be kind of redundant. Also, I forgot, we don't really need extra turns because we're not using the hero at the moment. He doesn't really apply anything to this battle other than the little bit of extra blue mana surge that we're getting. Like that 0.1% or something, somewhere around there. Oh, there we go. And we get our extra 5 little glory. Now let's go back to the team I meant to click the first time. All the way down here, wow. Yeah, I do need to spend some time reorganizing these. I'm kind of been waiting and hoping that they would add a patch where they basically add a way to reorganize everything. But yeah, they haven't done that yet. Wish they would. Definitely wish they would. Yeah, you still get the glory even if she dies. Yes, that applies to every event week ever. If the troop dies from an event week, that's related to an event week. Like, let's say use X troop to get X extra resources. If it dies, you still get the bonus. You just have to use it. It only checks at the beginning of the battle to see if you did lose. I mean, if you did use it. And sometimes you don't even need to win. Sometimes it just checks if you used a troop, and if you did, boom, you get the extra resources. They did mention in one of their most recent Q&As that they're going to be expanding the event system to cover more things and be slightly more rewarding. So we'll see exactly where that brings it to, because they have a lot of assets for it. I know when I looked at the files earlier, back when they are actually still in the files, they had a lot of assets related to events that they haven't even used yet. So we'll see exactly what they do with it in the future. Also, next patch is bringing the full UI change as well. Not quite sure if that's a good or a bad thing, though. So hopefully some other stuff's coming with it. Let's go move that over. What to do? We can go for... I need to crystallize. We'll just go for Dragon Soul. I don't really want to focus too much on our green or blue if we can help it. Mainly because he, of course, has that high chance of actually draining it, which would not be good. We could take a 5 times right here, and that would be enough to cast KrissTigger, or I could take it for some reds, but I guess we'll just go for the cast and see if we can cascade into anything. What do we need to get rid of? I guess we get rid of blue there. He's just going to clear the board anyway, so there we go. Skull Poke will not be enough to do anything here. Still going to go for it, though. Guess we'll take it with some greens, just because it's going to drain part of us, but at least we still get to retain that little bit of mana. And now we can go for a purple into whatever else. I need to make sure I take it this way, though, just so he doesn't end up getting anything out of it, any value. There's going to famine here. Let's see. It makes no sense to farm the 5 extra glory. For late game players, that is true. For early game players, that is definitely not true, though. 5 glory per battle as a newer player is definitely very, very, very much worth it. Yes, I can see the argument for later in the game. It is kind of just better if you have a really high tribute just to check literally every hour and gain all your glory that way. That's how I gain pretty much all my glory these days. Let's see. But if we're already playing, we might as well be using the +5 glory one, if we don't mind using it, because that's just free glory on top of what we're already doing. Yeah, we'll go move that down. Why is this battle going so horribly? It's mainly that famine that keeps getting us into the mana that he has just sitting there. We don't have enough damage to kill this either, but that's skull. Get a bit of damage down, but it's not enough to actually progress into a kill. And I need that 3 damage. There's no way I can directly go for it, though. Or extra turn. There's double blue, but there's no way we're going to get that. So we'll go move that up. Any other drops? Yes, we can get a Shadow Dragon. How lucky can we get with this? Not lucky enough. That is actually not what I needed to be killed there. I could try Black Manacle. Come on, pure luck. Nope, didn't get it. But we can at least go for a Skull now because he went for the Famine. And now we just have to kill out the 1. He could win if he gets lucky enough. He needs to Deathmark kill both my current allies. Okay, one of them cleansed. As long as he doesn't die, we win. Don't die. And there we go. Coming in with the 14, which was way more than enough. Yeah, I know. Low-level player... It's actually really hard to get glory as a lower-level player. I feel like most weeks when I would actually farm glory on a lower-level account, it's only like 1,000 glory per week. It's a pretty minimal amount. You can get that in like 1 day in late game just from taking tributes. Let's see... Do we skull baits? Yeah, I guess we do. I really need the purple. It was worth it. I can't take that skull now, so he's gonna get that one too. Actually, can't really take much of anything here. Or at least nothing that's useful. So we'll just take a blue off the top. Oh, wow, we actually did get the red. I saw that there. I was like, hey, maybe we'll get it. Yeah, we did. You never know. If it's possible to happen, it can happen. I might as well go for it. So we'll go for the green right here, just so we can get the extra turn off the blue. And I guess we take a red here. We'll go get Dragon Soul. But yeah, if you guys have any teams you want me to do, or any suggestions, need help building teams, or anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat. And we'll definitely go and make sure to do so. We'll be streaming for the next at least 3.5 hours or so. So we're mainly going to be messing around with the 2 new hero classes, of course. Mainly starting with the Dragon hero class, and then we're going to be transitioning into the Bard hero class. Hey, we got another free turn right there. Nice. And that is clean up. Way more than enough damage. And we'll also have 2 redeem codes today as well. Yeah, we might actually reach over 10,000 this week. Which is still like the bottom 20%. Or, I mean, not 20%. Bottom 20,000. Or, you know, we're only going to get to about 20,000, I mean, by the end of the week. Also, is anyone in my guild even on leaderboard? I know we used to have a lot. These days, I don't think anyone in my guild really bothers. A lot of people in top guilds aren't really even up here, surprisingly. Like, some of the biggest guilds in the game doesn't even have anyone up here. Well, there's Anonymous. That's the first one from Anonymous, which is the highest guild. Let's see. Where's the first person from my guild? Is there even anyone? Oh, there we go. Anna. Nice. Congrats, Anna. I'm pretty sure she's not here right now, but... Hello, Amri. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You really like the UI, but you don't like the that it hurts people's eyes. Yeah, that's the main thing I hate about it, is this board still. I don't know why they just don't add a background. It's really annoying. It does hurt the eyes after a while. It's a lot better than before, like the change that they made. It could be even better than what it currently is. They could literally just make the board back to normal. I honestly wouldn't really mind if they made the board exactly like it was, but kept everything else. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Let's see. We'll go Dragon Soul, because this is like the main content of the game right here, like this board, and the fact that they completely changed that. Also, I really hope they don't change these skulls too, like all the little icon thingies, you know, like the gems and everything. That would really throw me off for a couple months. I probably wouldn't mind as much, depending on what they change it to, but that would definitely throw me off for a while if they change up all the little gem thingies. Also, they did say in one of their most recent streams as well, they're going to be bringing back the holiday little skulls. A while ago, they used to, they haven't done it for a while, but they used to basically do a different type of skull for every single holiday. And they're going to be bringing that back soon. Okay, is he going to get a Kraken? Doesn't look like it. But we have exactly enough damage, so that's perfect. I could take a skull even if it wasn't. And then we could just Dragon Soul into anything. Or any full AoE. Or no, now it's literally anything. So we'll just take the skull and down it goes. You're really annoying with the 50 gems to change hero class? Yes. I have tried, and a few people in the community have tried to get that removed. They have not removed it, though. The best we were able to do was get it from a 1-week timer for the 50 gem thingy to a, or for the free change, to a 1-day timer. That was the only change we were ever able to get on it. Like, for example, I believe mine now says that I am able to do it. Before, it would say I have 6 more days before I can change my hero class for free. But now it should say, yep, free right now. Because we've waited 24 hours since the last one. So we can go switch to Bard later without spending any gems whatsoever, which will be nice. Otherwise, it basically costs like 100 gems because you have to pay 50 into one and then 50 to go back to whatever other one you want to go to. And you have to do that literally every single time. It's a really weird gem sync. There's so many things that they could make for gem syncs in this game, yet they don't really ever apply any of them. Let's see. They always apply like the most annoying way that you could possibly ever do it. Like, for example, the one that they added through dungeons, I actually think is a pretty good gem sync, because it's something that actually rewards you with something that's worth it. And it will help them get more gems out of the economy. Because, of course, every game needs resource sinks to actually get all the resources that keep getting accumulated, just to make sure people don't build up, like, a gigantic mass. That's actually how I have so many resources. They had very, 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 very few resource sinks in the game. And they were also giving really large amount of resources. And the combination of the two made it so it just made one gigantic pile of resources. I, at one point, had over 100,000 glory keys as well. We've kind of burned through all of them at this point, but we still have the gems left over from ages ago. Let's see. What do we even do here? Do I even bother with Shadow Dragon? We're losing this pretty hard right now. We'll go for that. As long as he doesn't die to Death Mark, we should be fine, though. It's these transforms that are mainly getting us right now, because full AoE is really bad against Mass Transform. So do I go for Dragon Soul and hope I get lucky, or just Black Manacle it? I think we go for the luck. Yes, we got it. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Now, can we multiply that luck by getting Devourer right now? Nope, didn't get it. I can't get that lucky. Good enough. Close enough. We'll go through a Dragon Soul and the Shadow Dragon. Black Manacle Devourer. Can we get it? Is it worth trying to get it? Nope. Should just went for the skull. Oh well. We have alignment, so we can just do that into a skull and that's match. Overkill. What's the best way to clean a disc your console has scratched? I have no clue. I normally do not ever use anything disc-based anymore, so I would not know cleaning methods for the such that actually work. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I've used a disc for like literally anything. I'll go move that over. Put that one down. That feels weird that discs are almost a thing of the past now. Because I know when I was younger, you used to use those for almost everything. Now you just basically just download everything. Even many consoles are starting to get download-based content onto them, instead of just having to get actual hard disks for everything. Oh, we'll go get a Christine X here. That down. That up. Dragon Soul. And there we go. We can just kill it off with anything, and down it goes. Can you test Gorgolfa, Hellcat, Ketris, and Mercy? Sure. That sounds pretty decent. Let's see. Or Corvash, Valkyrie, Scorpius. How would that work out? Because you wouldn't have anything for the, I guess it's just to make sure Corvash is your main troop, I guess. You're basically using it to just throw the Corvashes constantly. Also, what is with all the Queen Mabs? That's a lot of Queen Mabs. Let me go for the rival. I guess we'll get our extra glory. But let me go throw the first team down. So we'll go get the, what was it again? The Gorgolfa. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Gorgolfa, Hellcat, Ketris, Mercy. That sounds pretty good if we can get a quick Mercy. I'm never normally someone who uses Mercy Gorgolfa too often, but it is pretty decent. It's really first turn dependent though. Definitely don't advise using it too often. When it does work, it works amazingly. And what was the other thing we needed? I think I put one in the wrong slot there. Nope, that's everything. And Ketris. There we go. The Gorgolfa, Hellcat, Mercy, Ketris. All of them in. Obviously double yellow, because almost every Mercy team ever runs with double yellow. And what was the other banner? It was +2 yellow, +1 green, -1 something. I think it was blue. Where's that puke-looking banner? I passed it somehow. Where on earth is it? My eyes are trying to not see it. There it is. Would that work better? Yeah, it actually would. So we're gonna go with that. The Talon banner. There we go. Okay, so we'll move the purple over. Take the green down. Oh, I forgot to even double check to see if there was a Mercy. Good job. You can tell I haven't used Mercy for a while. Go move that up. I used to a lot. It's just that there's so many other things to use these days that I don't really bother. She's really good though. We'll go throw that down. Oh wow, it actually one-shot immediately. I guess it's supposed to. Normally Ketris does, even without the buffs. As long as you're not dealing with like extremely high stated troops. Also, why on earth did I just throw the Mercy there? It's like I have mana on everything. Time to throw it. No. Ooh, let's see if we can get lucky here. Nope, that is exactly what I needed it not to hit. Well, that didn't really help much. Okay, I'm just gonna do this then. Get the kill there. Then we'll get the Mercy to replenish. And now we just need a little skull poke if we could find it. Getting really unlucky though. What else? What else? We'll just stick the yellow into Gorgolfa. Ah, Corvash, why? 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 Did I just go for pure mana? Or do I try countering him? You know what, I'm just gonna go for Ketris, it's safe. Oh wait, why did I go for that one? I guess it's fine. As long as you just go straight into Ketris, there isn't really much that can go wrong at this point. And now that other one moves, we can just do that. And is a skull enough? The answer is yes. Apparently 25% of 29 is enough. What would that be then? That would be... Yeah, that was enough. Okay, but it would take out like 7 then, so that would bring it down to 22. So yeah, that would have been enough then. It was only, I think, 1 extra damage on top of it. But yeah, that works pretty well. Let's go try the other thing you just mentioned. Double Corvash actually doesn't seem too bad with the buff that he keeps getting. Not to himself, you know. I mean to the Scorpius that gives him the buff. Which one's the Scorpius? Dun 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 dun. Probably the one that's 3 manas. I like how as I put him into the team, it fixes it. I wonder if they're ever going to fix that little glitch. It's been around since they switched to Unity. Let's see. Red, yellow. It has never done it prior to then. What are we missing? Green? What's the minus green banner? Not worth it. I think it's the +2 blue, +1 yellow, right? Yeah. So... Oh, you know what? Actually, that would be worth it. Never mind. Yeah, we'll go with that. When you were younger, everything was on cartridge. I still remember some cartridges. I remember those N64 cartridges. I still have all my N64 stuff. If you know, when I go to New Jersey, I might need to go see, because I'm going to New Jersey for New Year's around that time. Gonna be like a little mini vacation, kind of. But when I go up there, I still have all of my old console stuff. If I get a TV, a capture card, and figure out how on earth to hook up all this so I can have like a nice setup right in front of me to record it and everything, I might start like streaming all the old childhood games I used to play. That would be so much fun. I still have all of it, like literally all of it. It's all put in storage. Probably like over $2,000 worth of just random gaming stuff compiled for my childhood. That'd be a lot of fun. The only problem is how on earth would I get it over here? Because I couldn't take it on the flight, obviously. They would charge me probably like $500 to bring that much on a flight. We'd probably have to ship it in some way. But, sounds like a plan. That needs to be something I do eventually. I'll go move that over. Go move the brown, take the skull, get a Valkyrie down. See what we can do with that. And move that one over. Double Corvash. What can we do with this? You know what? Let's go take a... Yeah, we'll just double Corvash. I can't take the red because then he'll take brown. We'll throw Corvash number 1. Need him to get slightly more damage. Too bad there's no way to progress a turn while it's still your turn. Of course, that kind of goes against the whole thing of passing the turn forward. But that'd be funny if there was a way to actually do that. How much damage are we up to? 33 on the 1. I would need to wait 2 more turns to be able to do that. So is there even any point in casting Scorpius? Probably not. And I don't think we'll be able to wait 2 turns, it looks like. So we'll have to throw Corvash number 1. And then just throw Valkyrie into it. Get that up. Oh, if only we could take one more little poke on him. Come on, why can't that hit first slots? We need you to hit that. Okay, well, we'll just take another Corvash. And then we'll take a red into whatever. And then we just Valkyrie and then double cast. And then that would be match. He should leave it for us, and he does. Very nice. And now let's just throw the double core. And that would be match. You still have every gaming system you've ever owned, starting with the Atari 2600? Wow. Ancient. Very ancient. I am losing some of my older stuff, mainly because my parents made me sell all of it for whatever reason. Now, a lot of it's worth quite a bit of money. They also made me get rid of all my old N64 like packaging that I had. I was a really big pack rat and would save like almost everything. And now every single one of those boxes alone are worth upwards of like $20. I'll go move that over. And I had several dozen of them. Go move the purple down, take the skull, throw down a Valkyrie. I guess we'll throw that down on brown. Move that one down. And take the green over. Take the skull. And now we just need like a blue into double Corvash. Oh, or brown. I guess that works too, because it bleeds into the other one. Also, good morning, No Social Life and Rockhound. Welcome. You once gave away what turned out to be $300 worth of Magic the Gathering cards. You understand? Yeah. A lot of people don't know the value of some things too. I've noticed that a lot with Legos when I used to go flea marketing and just to garage sales and stuff. People would sometimes sell like gigantic, just entire boxes of Legos for like $50 to $200. Yet there could be upwards of several $1,000s actually within the box itself. That used to be a lot of fun. It takes forever to do though, because you have to sort it out. And sorting it out could literally be a week-long project. I used to do it in between college. It would make a good break for studying. But yeah, we'll go throw down the Corvash. Throw down another Corvash. Now we just need to get that back up. We'll go take a yellow. Oh, we didn't get the Surge. We'll go take the other yellow. Oh, never mind. He moved it. Of course. What do we even do now? I guess we just go for... Well, we need a Valkyrie somehow. Let's hope he doesn't take it. Good. And now we can just throw a Valkyrie and then win off of that. There we go. We got it on alignment. Take that down. Do I have to throw this now or can I wait? We can wait, but that's going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, nothing actually dies though, so it's fine. I'm going to move the brown over and then just double Corvash it. Corvash 1. Corvash 2, and down it goes. Your favorite humility team? Alchemist, Humility, Silent One, and Inferno King. Sounds decent. We can go try it real quick. My favorite humility team is double humility Draculus with pretty much any other troop. Yep, there's another humility team. How convenient. Let's go do a humility versus humility and see how that goes out. So let's get our humility in there. Humility first slot. What else we need? Wait, never mind. Oh, wait, you're not using a humility first slot? Interesting. Using Alchemist first slot. Alchemist. Silent One. And Inferno King. So what are we winning with then? Inferno King, it looks like. Okay, so we'll do that. And let's see. We already had the +1. I guess we just go double yellow then. Just to feed everything up. Oh, no. We can actually go this banner that we're already on. Perfect. I don't even need to switch it. Already the correct banner. That is convenient. Let's see what we can do with this. Right off the bat, we get our manas there. Just need to get Alchemist now, so we'll probably take purple into the red. Oh, whoa. Almost didn't go for that. Purple to red now. And what's a good convert? Blue. I see the green. That might be the only option, actually. Yeah, it appears to be. So we'll go for the green there. Get a double on it. Very nice. Go maybe on blue here. Skull would also work. I'll do it on blue. Because I want to make sure we get the silent one just so we don't have to deal with them. And, of course, before we throw humility, I do want to get the silent one down. Let's see. Now that we don't need blue, let's go convert all of it out. And we'll leave that there. Leave everything there. I don't have any drops or anything. So we go for Silent One, then Inferno King, then we can go from there. Ideally, he'll take that skull instead of that one, so we still have the extra turn. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter which one he takes. We'll still have it available. So we'll throw a Silent One here. And then we'll start doing this. So we got our big hit. And now we can throw this on the skull. Oh, that missed. That's not good. Alright, let's get an Alchemist down. Oh, we're frozen on it. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, we're frozen on front line, too. Frozen on everything. Even red. That's not good. Oh, we'll still throw this down. Ah, he died. Oh, we have humility, but he's... I almost feel like Silent One needs to be, like, one higher in this alignment. Because we need, like, a double front line with high skull damage. Because obviously humility can't buff himself. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Let's go for another silent one here. Might actually lose this. Take a skull. I'll do this little thing. We'll go for the silence in a second. That freeze completely destroyed us this battle. One single freeze was all it took. Like, I'll go for skull. There's no way he's gonna get full mana there unless he gets a weird cascade. We'll go take the green. Nothing we really need that for, but we can throw silence. And now we have our gigantic skull hits. Need to get the last little bit of our mana. Do I go for your hit here? Yeah. I really need to get his last little bit of mana. I'm trying to do it before he unsilences too, so we can just do it directly into yellow like that. And now we get our little skull alignment to kill him that way. And now we just have the last little one to take away. Oh, he did attack reduction. That's actually pretty convenient for him, since that's basically how all of our rest of our damage will be done. We'll take that just so he doesn't get it. I probably could have given that to him and taken it for 3 times instead. I didn't have to go for the 4 times there. I'll go silence him just in case. Oh, never mind. I can't silence him. Gotta go for skull. Oh, that didn't really serve much of a purpose then. Well then. This is looking pretty bad. I mentioned he's getting even more of his mana. And he's agiling everything. Wow, he could actually win. Let's see. I'll take the Brown over. Try getting my manas and denying his. Okay, he got his. Wow, he got the attack reduction too. Everything he does is actually pretty good against us. We got the burn at least. If we could just get one more skull. If we would have not gotten that agile earlier, we would have already won. I can't take that because the purple right there. We have Inferno King now. I think that's enough damage. Yep, there we go. Oh, the split was way more than enough. Wow. There we go. Good morning, Zedicus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us. Yeah, that seems interesting. I don't know. I think it might have just been what we were up against. It just seems like a little bit weird having Inferno King plus Humility as your only damage source. It does have potential. It's one of the reasons why I've never really used Humility much. Is the best silencer. The best troop that can cast silence in the game is Silent One. But the problem is Silent One plus Humility doesn't really have much synergy, because you lose 1/4 of Humility's value, or almost like half of his value, or a third, depending on how you look at it. But one of the biggest things that Humility is generally used for is gaining a lot of magic onto your troops. And Silent One doesn't use magic at all on nothing. It has nothing that scales off of magic. If they ever gave it anything that scaled off of magic, it would be a different story. But with how Silent One is, it's not really worth using with Humility. I would not really ever advise it. If you were to try using silence boosting, you'd most likely do it with the other 3, which are the Satyr Magician, the Merlion, and what was the other guy? I know there's a third one. It's green-purple. I forget his name, though. Completely forget its name. It's one targetable and one random. Why can I not remember it? There's 3 of them that can silence, and they cover all colors. But that works pretty well with Humility. I have no clue why I can't remember it off the top of my head. Completely drawing a blank. I'll go move that down. Go get herself a Dragon Soul into Christine X. Actually, let me do that vice versa, so we get some skull value out of it. And to her Dragon Soul. Yes, Baba Yaga. Oh yeah, never mind. That was completely different than what I just said. But yes, Baba Yaga. That was the one. I have no clue how I forgot about that. Fail. Actually, that whole entire kingdom was actually quite forgettable, I do have to say, as far as the usability of every single troop. I even forgot in that one video that that one thing can entangle the Leshy thingy. Which is kind of funny because that's almost like the most viable troop even in the kingdom, the common. But there's really only 2 troops in that entire kingdom. Or maybe 3. It's Baba Yaga, the legend from the kingdom, and very, very occasionally Leshy. It's basically the entirety of the other kingdom that they end up adding. Not the most recent one, but the... Oh wait, never mind. It is the most recent one, isn't it? No, it's the second most recent one. Merlantis was the most recent. The second most recent would be the... what I'm trying to find, the Urskea. There we go. But yeah, nothing in here is good. Baba Yaga's okay. Useless. Pretty bad. Too random to really be viable. There's much better options than King Mikhail, but he's at least okay. Unless she's okay in some situations. And then the rest are just useless. Though Urska Savage technically does have a purpose. He has 3 things with 2 times skull damage. Assuming your entire enemy team was Monster, Daemon, and or Dragon, particularly if it was using double combinations of these, then it would be worth it. But, yeah, it's very, very situational, to say the least. It's also, I guess, a good Dragon counter early on in the game for people that don't have better options. Yeah, there's not really much here. There's a lot of dead content. And this guy's basically just an orc. He's just a reskinned orc with a slightly different ability. Time to sleep? Is that actually a code? Well, good night, Strawn. Have a good day. Wait, why are you sleeping, though? Don't you normally work at this time? Or are you taking a nap? Oh, Nim just posted in Global. Time to sleep? Oh, okay. Wait, Nimhane's in Global. Nimhane hasn't been around for a while. Oops. Does Nimhane still have the capability to make codes then? I need to start asking her for the codes. Oh no, I haven't been in Global Chat 1 this entire time. Fail. Because I turn it off for my videos normally, just so it's not distracting during the video. Yeah. Fail. But yeah, let me go claim that. Actually, I might as well go put it in the stream if it is indeed working. Let me just double check to make sure that's still active. And the answer is... my thing is not wanting to work. My capture code. Why is it not doing anything? What are you doing? Let me refresh the page. That's weird. Hopefully it'll let me. There we go. Okay, that was weird. I guess I just need to click refresh. Okay, it is indeed working. So let me go and put that into the thing below me. Just so you guys can, or anyone new coming around can see it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, that would make sense because in Australia time, it is their nighttime right now. That would make sense. There we go. Oops. I somehow got an extra character in there. That was weird. There's an invisible extra character after it. That wasn't a space bar. That was really strange. There we go. Time to sleep. Yeah, that's 5. I mean, that's 10. There we go. Time to sleep. Such a weird code to be giving out at literally noon. Actually, it's 11 right now. Or almost 11. But, there we go. It is indeed working. And we'll still have another 2. That does not count as one of our 2. So we'll have 3 redeem codes today, apparently. So I guess we'll wait a little while on the next one, since we just gave out 1 now. Okay, well, we're gonna move that down. Get those blues out of there. Throw down the Dragon Soul. And go from there. Yeah, it's like the middle of the night for her. Probably past midnight. What a move. Do we try 1 in 4 chancing? Actually, we have a 20% chance, then a 1 in 4 chance that it would end up killing him. I think I'm going for it. Of course we didn't get it, though. The chance of that actually working was really slim. But let me go Christine extra away these greens or blue. 1 to 2. Or you know what? Never mind, I lied. We're going to do that instead. Because we get much better value. And we just get to recast. Look at that. We get everything back from doing that. Very nice. What do we get rid of here? Thinking yellow, but that won't really help. I guess we just get rid of blue since we got rid of some of the green. He decided not to cast too because we did that. So we can try Dragon Souling into something. We'll just move that over for now. Get a Dragon Soul down. Every extra turn we get gives us so much value. So even when we can do Shadow Dragon, that's one of the only reasons I'm really using Shadow Dragon, other than the mana generation, is because it keeps boosting up our magic passively from the hero class. Also, I really need to go convince them to buff Shadow Dragon. I wish they would go back and buff so many of the older troops that are useless these days, because all the new content they keep adding is like overscaling everything else that was already in the game. Yeah, his trait's just pitiful. relative to so many other things. Like, which one would you rather have? Gain 1 attack when you take a purple gem, or reduce all enemies' attack by 4 every single extra turn. There's like such a huge discrepancy between some traits. Like, I would understand if there was a discrepancy if the ability was really good, but Shadow Dragon's ability is not even that good. Really average. Let's see. It was even worse at one point, and this was after they buffed him. Surprisingly. That's what his ability looked like after the buff. Before, it didn't even used to have a convert or a boost ratio. Actually, at one point, I don't even think boost ratios existed in the game. Let's see. What do we go for here? There isn't a single color worth taking that's actually available. Oh, I guess we'll go for yellow. Okay, what does that even bring us to other than brown? Is that really the only move on the entire board? Apparently. It's about to shuffle any second now. Our only move is this yellow. So we'll take that. And, well, at least we got Shadow Dragon. Throw that down. Move that over. Oh, I should have taken the other one first, so I had no way of knowing that that would have cascaded like that. Do we even bother with Shadow Dragon? I don't think I need it. They're already poisoned, so it wouldn't really serve much purpose. Let me go get rid of green. I want him to not get Christine X up. Up, and he still gets Christine X up. I guess there wasn't much we could do about that. We'll go throw that down. And Black Manacle wouldn't really do anything here unless we get a really, really random chance to kill it. Nope. Come on, we haven't even been getting any Devours. Who's over Devour? Oh, he's stacking up a lot. Luckily, he does not have the hero class with him. We'll go throw that down. And how much is Black Manacle right now? 31. That is not enough damage. It will be if we can find a random skull, though. Plenty of skulls on the board. Nothing I can take for free, though. Oh, what if we take brown? No, that's not a free skull. Or is it? No, it's not. It definitely is not. So we'll just go Dragon Soul into anything at this point. And that's match. You hope almost all Karkaroff troops get some buffing. Yeah, they have been doing those, like, kingdom at a time kind of buff things. Really wish they would just do the entire game at a time buff. Or rebalance, I should say. But, yeah, Karkaroff out of... Oh, I forgot to go take this code. I redeemed it, but forgot to actually claim it. Also, it's the runic code, so definitely make sure to use it as quickly as possible. Plus, it was in global chat, so it's probably only going to last a few more minutes. But yeah, it's the better one that has all the runics in it. Instead of the 2 maps, you get one of every runic trait stone, which is obviously a lot better to get one of every runic than 2 maps. Unfortunately, they do not give me those codes. They only give me the map version, which is why we also have so many maps. How many maps do we have these days? We have 2,858 maps. That is ridiculous. Oh, gosh. But yeah, Karkaroff is really weak. Even weaker than the Urskea Kingdom. Let's go over it real quick. Might as well. Let's see. Karkaroff, what is in you these days? I remember when Green Slime was one of the best troops in the game. What's kind of funny is it hasn't been changed since it was released. Yet it has went from being one of the best troops in the game to basically being unused. Which is kind of weird. Aberef 2 was at one point really, really good. And he also basically never really got changed either. Actually, I don't think he did get changed. He removes all gems and heals to full, and then gains a bunch of attack. At one point, he was one of only 2 things in the entire game that could heal to full. Himself and the Emperina. Which is also one of the reasons why I used to like Emperina. Full heals used to be insanely, insanely powerful. These days, not so much. Ever since Deathmark, Devour, and stuff like that, they are basically useless. Alkalite, after all the nerfs to his gem spawn, he's useless now. Ancient Horror is literally just a summon that gets summoned. He's not really made to be good. This Kathy thing, its nickname's Kathy, is way too random to ever be viable. And it's also, even if it was to hit the best value on literally everything that it does, it wouldn't even be worth using. That's how bad it is. Dark Troll is about the only really, really solid thing in this entire kingdom. Ferret is basically useless. Kraken is exponentially better. If he was to steal mana instead of just draining it, he would actually be really viable, but he doesn't. Golem is useful, but only in early game. He is the cheapest troop in the entire game to obtain stone skin. So if any newer player needs stone skin, that's the easiest way to get it. Green slime used to be better than giant spider, but since giant spider is now better, you can basically just use giant spider instead, so no point. Mismer, of course, is just a standard Guild War troop. Very few teams you ever bother using that in. Sacrifice is useless. This new troop that literally just got added on Monday is useless. I didn't even bother going over teams because it's just that bad. Void Portal can be used in Guild Wars. That's about its only purpose, though. It'd be a complete waste to use in PvP. And Warlock is somewhat useful because it can be used for early game and mid game soul farming. Though, well, I guess it's actually kind of always useful. Because even later in the game, if you don't have 3 Fairish Raws, which like 99.9% of people probably don't have, you kind of still need to use them occasionally. But yeah, that basically leaves like 3 troops in this kingdom then. Dark Troll, Warlock. Never mind, 2 troops. 2 troops and 3 that may get used. So it's basically just Dark Troll and Warlock. And the 3 that may get used, the 4 is Aberrath occasionally, Golem early game, Green Slime occasionally, and Void Portal for Guild Wars occasionally. That's about it. Everything else is just super, super useless. Can you recommend any good full Kedar teams? Kedar. Isn't that the skeleton one? I don't believe there is anything that's good full Kedar. Mainly because the hero class that's supposed to be used with it is pretty bad. All it really does is gain a very, very minimal amount of souls. That is not really even that high of amount of souls. And the whole kingdom is kind of plagued with that problem because a lot of them have a useless necromancy trait that doesn't really synergize with much, and this takes away from their potential. Like, a good majority of that kingdom has necromancy plus some kind of HP boosting little trait on them. And this makes it really, really hard to use anything in that kingdom because all of the slots that could be used for better traits are held up by a plus HP or necromancy or that undead thingy that does immune to poison, disease, and death mark. And almost every single troop within that kingdom is set up in that fashion, making almost all of them useless. The other problem that the kingdom has is there's no actual mana generator. You could use your weapon as a mana generator if you wanted to, but you'd have to go way out of your way to be able to make that work. That's the other problem it has. It technically has Best State Priestess or whatever it's called, but she's one of like the worst mana generators in the entire game as far as things that are actually designated towards mana generating. So there's really no point in running full Kedar. I would not advise it. Even on a week where you get a bonus for it, it's not worth using full Kedar. I think last time they ended up doing like, what, 30, 40 souls? I think it was 40 souls for every full Kedar team you used. And it was pointless to ever do it because you could farm souls quicker by not doing that. We'll go throw the green right there. And then we can just Dragon Soul into Black Manacle. And what's nice about Dragon Soul 2 is even if we lose all of our magic, it still does full damage, which is nice. Oh, speaking about losing magic, he took our magic away from our Black Manacle. Oh, and our Christine X. Good thing we got the boost ratio there. That might not have been enough damage if not. Your Guild War defend team switched today without you changing it. What gives? I have not seen that happen, but I have heard many people mention it. It seems to be a glitch that's floating around. Hopefully they'll have it fixed next patch. I have never actually seen it occur, but yeah, you're like the 20th person who has mentioned it to me. I have never seen it though. But yeah, hopefully they get it fixed for the people that are having a issue with it randomly switching out of nowhere. Oh, do keep in mind, don't switch your teams that you have the slots designated to, because that will switch the team. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're referring to though. But do keep in mind, like, for example, if you are, let's say this was our defend team for one of our days, and we go and decide to switch this to a completely different team, this will switch our Guild War team to whatever team we switch this team to, even if we don't specifically switch it within the Guild War itself. But I'm pretty sure that's not what you're referring to. We'll go move the green over. Should we shoot Shadow Dragon here? We can get like double purple here. We'll go for Black Manacle first though. We got that down. Nope, no new alignment. I was hoping we may be able to get an extra turn. Doesn't look like it. So we'll just start Shadow Dragon. Get our mana back. Oh good, he got damage. Actually, I don't know if that's a really good thing at this point. Wow. Wow. all 4 times Goblin. Doing work. You might win. Can you end your turn? Nope. Oh gosh, new meta. 4 times Goblins is back. No. That team can get really lucky sometimes. It really comes down to how often will Fizzbang explode. If the answer is a lot, then you lose. Gosh. We were messing with that yesterday too. Not that exact team, but pretty much the exact same formula of that team. And it was going okay. It comes down to luck more often than not, if you do good or bad with that team. Ever since they nerfed Fizzbang. It was pretty ridiculous what Fizzbang was when she was released though. So I'm perfectly fine with the nerf they did. Alright, we'll go KrissTigger that. Your sister has postponed your movie plans. Now we're going to watch it on Monday instead. Oh, that works. Let's see. I actually had a really weird story of that once. I was going to go to a movie theater once for my birthday, and they used those old-fashioned little tile thingies. I was like, let's say, like 8 at the time, I think. 8, 9, somewhere around there. Pretty young. Still in what would be considered an elementary school. Or at least that's what it would be called by me. But, yeah. But, basically, there was this movie theater by me. And, of course, we were celebrating my birthday, all that kind of stuff back then. And, we were going to go to the movies. And we went by it because it has those little tile thingies. It's not like any kind of digital thing. It's those ones that they manually put up. And the time ended up saying some kind of really, really weird time. Forget exactly what it was, but essentially what happened, what we didn't know at the time, was one of the numbers fell off. So I think it said something like 1:30 when it was actually supposed to say like 11:30 or something. And then we ended up missing it by like several hours when we got there. And it's like, wait, you don't have any more showings? But the thing said that time, and then it was like a whole commotion. We ended up actually getting some free movie tickets out of it, though unfortunately I didn't get to see any movies on my actual birthday because all the showings have passed. It was really weird, but yeah. Birthday fails. I'll see you, Strawn. Have a good day. Let's see. Well, we'll go and... What do we even throw here? I guess we'll throw it on Browns. Oh, never mind. That was enough damage. I hate when I don't actually look at the enemy team and then they just die out of nowhere. It's like, oh, there we go. They need to just make it 6 separate Guild War defend team slots. Yeah, that would be amazing if they were to be able to do that. I find it really frustrating to have to keep checking. I really need to go and designate 6 team slots. And organize all my teams out. Well, maybe not organize them, but I need to designate a specific 6. Right now, I'm just using completely random team slots, spread out all across my slots that I have available. Yeah, I need to go and figure out what I actually want to use for Guild Wars. I've been using kind of weak stuff as of recently. I only have 1 team that's performing really well. The other 5 are almost gaining a 100% lose rate. Yeah, I don't know if that's just normal, but I think they could do a little bit better than like a 95% win rate. I only have 1 team that's really close to 50%, and if that one can get close to 50%, I assume Mar would be able to as well. Yeah, we'll go for Shadow Drive. Also, what kind of win rates are you guys getting on your defense teams? That would also be a good way of checking, because I don't even know what people are really getting, what's kind of average or what's not. I think per week I get about 15 wins across all of my teams, approximately. And a good majority of those come from 1 single team out of all 6 of them. And hello, Adrian. Welcome. Let's see. We need to go for... I guess it's a Skull Poke. We'll just take a red up, though. Just move that over. Take the purple down. Take the red to purple. Nice. Exactly so. Exactly what we needed. 0%? 0% win rate. I guess that can happen too. You're wondering if Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul, World Breaker, KrissTigger will be good. Oh, that reminds me. I should go make a revamped version of a Dragon team for one of my defends. That actually wouldn't be too bad. I might do that when the newer Mythic Dragon comes out. I need to start using my Mythics. I have like so many Mythics. Yeah, I think I only use Mythics on 2 of my Guild War days. There's a lot of really niche teams that can be built out of mythics that could kind of work for Guild War defense. Because they use such vastly different troops that I would be able to get away with using them easily. Basically with their optimized versions. Because right now I'm using some unoptimized versions of some of my teams for Guild Wars. Because, of course, if you use like a Queen Mab on one team, you can't use a Queen Mab on another. And there's some limitations to some teams that really get limited when you're not able to use stuff like that. Hey, the Wisps are back. I actually haven't seen this for a while, ever since it got nerfed. It fell off for such a long time. Surprised anyone's still really using it. It's still okay. Like, it's not horrible, but it's nowhere near as good as it used to be, obviously. The Wisps only have one really big initial impact, and if you don't get their value out of the initial impact, they're basically useless from there on. I wouldn't say, like, completely useless, but you know. Compared to before, it's pretty lackluster once they get done with their initial casts. What do we do here? I guess a green? Really weird board. There we go. Well, whatever I did was the right decisions. That works. Okay. Let's see. We'll take a skull there. We'll go and get ourselves a Shadow Dragon? No, we don't have alignment for that. Well, we'll go for KrissTigger. Get that. Or poke. Still can't get Shadow Dragon. Wow. This will just take a purple to get him to full mana then. Ideally, we just Shadow Dragon for that. And as match. Not even gonna bother for that extra souls. Can I suggest some Guild War teams? Using what? I would need like a specific thing that you want me to base it around for the most part. Like just doing that in general. There's almost anything could be technically used as a defend team. Yeah, if you can give me a troop, I can go like start building around that then for some kind of defense. It's really easy to start like just randomly making defend teams, but having to make defend teams and then realize after you've done like 4 or 5 teams that you still need to do one more team and somehow make it completely unique while still good, that's the hard part. Making actual defend teams is relatively easy because you can do it out of almost anything to make it at least somewhat decent. It's just making them good enough when you keep getting locked out of using specific troops is what normally makes it hard. You're at 22% win so far this week on your defend teams. Best day was a 4-4. That's not too bad. That's 50%. Anything that's even remotely close to 50% is really good for defense. Okay, well, we'll go take the reds there. Shadow Dragon? I guess it doesn't matter. Dragon Soul. Get her souls. Gotta get that 7 souls, or actually only 5, because that would have given him a kill as well. But gotta get that last 5 souls. Well, as far as my current defense teams, this is what I'm currently using. A lot of it needs to be fixed, though. There's only one good one, and it's the one I've been using for the longest amount of time. It's Scion, Ragnagord, Famine, Death, and it normally has around a 40% win rate, which is pretty good in bracket 1. But yeah, everything else is, there's a 1-9, a 1-10, a 0-9, a 0-5. This one really needs to be changed. And, I have no clue how much this one will do, but if I had to guess, it's probably going to be a 110, similar to this team. But yeah, this one needs to be scrapped. Actually, all of them need to be scrapped. And this one I couldn't change in time. I accidentally set it as my my hind farming team. How they even got 1 win, I do not know. That is a little sad. Well, I guess Gorgotha KrissTigger Dragon Soul is enough to win on its own, so maybe he just died to that combo. But Hind is 100% useless in that team. It's basically a 3 versus 4 that it ended up winning on one of them. Maybe they disconnected. But, yeah, there's a lot of things I need to go remake here. Trying to make them stronger. I'm actually surprised this one got 0 wins, though. Really surprised on that one. And this one will probably only be able to pull out 1. But yeah, it's the only team that's really rolling too good right now is that one. The rest will just have to be tweaked in the future. Hey, we got defense. They really need to do something about defend rewards. They give so little. Might as well like not even be there how minimal it even gives. I think they were expecting like the format of the game to have a lot more revenges than it currently does. I'm actually surprised it doesn't with how many people play the game. There's only like a few hundred of them every single week. I'd really expect it to be a lot higher than that. I would say that it's because people don't play PvP as much, but that's not the case. I'm probably still under 20,000, top 20,000 right now. And that's just on PC Mobile. That's not even counting the console platforms. I know some weeks you can even be under like 50,000, which is insane. You'd have to play almost none though for the initial, until like Saturday or Sunday though. Oh, I was trying to cast Shadow Dragons. Like, why won't it cast? Well, maybe because I don't have it up. Fail. I'll go throw that down. Come on, Shadow Dragon, you got this. Hit us a little bit extra damage. There we go. And now we'll just throw this into... Well, let's take our extra turn first. We have the hero class, which buffs it all up. We'll throw that down, get ourselves a black manacle, and go from there. Oh, we got a Devour. Unfortunately, hit the wrong one. That didn't quite help much. Here we go. Oh, I was going to remove that green for that extra turn. Didn't realize it was still his turn. I was going to heal again. Is there anything I can do to stop that? Dragon Soul into Black Manacle, or just Black Manacle and hope we get lucky. Ah. Oh, wait. Oh, he got an extra turn. That's not fair. Okay, well, we'll go for Black Manacle and hope we get lucky again. Nope, didn't get it. Come on, if we would have gotten devoured there, we would have already won this battle. We would have gotten devoured earlier. We could actually potentially lose this. Yep, maybe I should have Shadow Dragon. They would have guaranteed that we would have had enough mana there. Okay, I think we won. That's enough damage, right? Oh, no, it isn't. There's not enough damage. So I might as well just take a purple and Dragon Soul him then. Oh, no, that's not enough damage either. So we'll just go for this then. We'll do that. As long as he doesn't get his ability off right now, we're fine. 1 HP. Could you imagine if he got that off with 1 HP? He would actually win if he did. Why don't you make some defend teams now? Sure, we could make some defend teams now. I don't know if I can switch them while they're in the Guild War thingy, though. I would also need to figure out where my 6 slots need to be designated. First thing I need to figure out is where today's slot is and yesterday's slot is. Oh no, I think I'll be doing it tomorrow night, to be honest. After all the battles have already been done. Because I need to go and remove all my slots and put all 6 of them next to each other. And I can't do that right now because one's being used for Guild Wars right now. And the other one's being used tomorrow. So I won't be able to do that until all of the battles have kind of been situated. But yeah, tomorrow night we could definitely make a thing out of that. We could go spend like half an hour to an hour just like constantly switching them, maybe reorganizing all of our teams finally, because I've been saying I've been wanting to do that forever, but haven't actually done it. I need to reduce down the number of teams I have saved. Like, I don't need both these Guards Avatar teams. I don't run Guards Avatar that much. One Guards Avatar team is fine. I don't really need to save Tesla team. We could easily make a Tesla team off our top of our head. There's plenty of things. All we need to do is put Honor plus Tesla. Boom, you won. So it's simple as that, really. But yeah, there's a lot of reorganization that needs to be done here. How many team slots do we actually have? I think it's 32, if I'm not mistaken. I forget the exact number. I wish it was 32. Maybe it's not even that many. I know it's above 25. Forget the exact number, though. You'll be back later. Gotta go march in a Veterans Day parade. Oh, yeah, it is Veterans Day today, isn't it? Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Well, have fun at the Veterans Day parade. I remember when I used to have to march in specific parades. Haven't really done too many of them for local events. Some of the local events I have done it for, I actually forget what they're called, which is pretty embarrassing right now. But most of them were kind of just like random little local things that may sometimes randomly occur, and the band would just have to go, the marching band. It's like, hey, we have a parade to go to. It's like, oh, okay. Because that was a couple things we used to do. We used to do, let's see, 3 things. I used to do solo competition for percussion. I used to do group competition, where I played with percussion, various things. I didn't actually do most of the marching, though. Very, very minimal marching. And we did parades for various local events and stuff. Parades were, I do have to say, the absolute most annoying. Even though technically they're supposed to be kind of like the most fun. They are not, at least to actually be in. They are a lot of walking, more than an actual performance that you would end up even doing within a marching band. Like, doing a parade, you do not know how much walking some of them have. One of them we ended up going for, I think it was like 20-something miles? No, it couldn't have been that long. I know it was a really, 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 really long time. It took around 3 hours. So, however long you can walk in 3 hours is how long the parade ended up being. Let's see. Yeah, 20 miles definitely seems too much. How much can you walk in 3 hours? I actually don't even know. That is pretty bad. Go throw that down. Yep, I know. Also, carrying a drum while doing that is also really annoying. There are some really heavy instruments out there. And bass drum is the absolute worst. And most of the time, that is actually what I was stuck with. Ah, there we go, team wipe. One of them was actually at night, though, which was kind of nice change. Because at night, because it's so cold, it actually feels really nice. Because you're in a nice warm uniform, and then the coldness kind of makes it nice and even. It's actually a lot better to do stuff like that in the cold. Not like blistering, biting cold, which we have had to done sometimes. But like just mildly cold, like almost at freezing, but not exactly freezing. Like 35 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like the best temperature to do a parade. No one would ever actually show up for the most part. You know, some people still would for some of them. But, you know, like realistically, that's pretty cold to have a parade in. But those are like the best time for the people who are actually in the parade because you never get hot. I'll go move that up or down, I mean. Get a Dragon Soul. Steenex that. Yeah, there were, yeah, the one below, if it's still active, it does have runic trait stones. Any of the codes that the devs give out have runic trait stones in them instead of the 2 treasure maps, which are really nice. Unfortunately, they don't give me my codes with them. We will have 2 codes later today. They don't have the trait stones in them, but they'll have the 2 maps instead with all the other stuff. Let's see. I should go ask them that later. Pretty sure they'll say no. I believe they keep him exclusive for the devs to hand out only. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Because they hand out codes a lot less often than what I do. I hand out like 5 to 7 a week. They do... Actually, I don't know how much they give. They give them out really sporadically. Some weeks they'll give out like 2. Some other weeks they'll give out like maybe 6. But it can vary quite heavily. And we'll throw down Dragon Soul. And then we'll throw a KrissTigger, and that'll be match. Oh, we'll just throw black at it. And we got the Devour. Way overhit. The hats? We used to have those little plumes in them. I didn't find the hats to be too annoying. I guess with some instruments it could be. Because it kind of gets in the way. But the only time it was really annoying with the hat is when you have to put the harness to actually get something like one of the drums on you, like a snare drum, quads, bass, anything like that. It would, sometimes I would forget that I have the hat on. A lot of people would do this. And then it would just knock the hat off because you have to put it like over your shoulder like that. And it just goes like straight over your head when you put it on. And then it just knocks your hat right off. Because the hat is so light that you sometimes forget it's there. And then yeah, that happens. The only bad thing about the hats is it makes your head really, really sweaty. And then when you take it off, you have like bedhead. Like drenched bedhead in sweat. Let's see. We'll go take the purple to red. Throw the black manacle. Get a Dragon Soul down. And we'll just follow up with a KrissTigger somewheres. How about yellow? What else? What else? Red, purples. What's it go for here? I need red or purple. Even if we have to go for a random chance. Oh, never mind. I can't take that. I was gonna say we could move that over, But nope, it's not close enough. Wow, how can we not take anything? Guess we'll try taking off the top there. Nope, didn't get it. Well, we got one of them. We got close. Do we still not have an option? Oh, yes, we do. There we go. Finally. And now we can just throw the Dragon Soul in the Black Manacle. We'll just get Skull distracted, hopefully. Perfect. Oh, no, he actually got a kill out of that. Oh, so let me use Black Manacles to make sure it dies then. Oh, come on. You overkilled it. Out of every single one it could have devoured, it devoured the one that was going to die anyways. Okay, now we just need to poke him one time and we're good to go. Doesn't even matter what we do at this point. I guess we'll go Dragon Soul for the few extra souls. You never understood why the guys on the football team made fun of the band. There actually used to be 2 people in my school's marching band that were also in the football team. Of course, they wouldn't be able to do the pep band thing when we were actually at the, whenever we were actually at the football games. They'd obviously be playing in the game, but for like actual competition and stuff, they would be in the marching band. So yeah, there wasn't really as much hate towards the band in my place because of that. Because there were literally people on the football team that were also in the band, so. Let's see. We'll go throw down KrissTigger. Also, football was really, really big at my high school. All the sports pretty much were, but particularly the football was. And at the expense of education, too. I'm pretty sure there was money laundering in my school towards the football team, away from actual education. It's why I only did my first 2 years at my actual high school. And then I ended up going to the Academy for Art, Science, and Technology instead for the other 2 years. Because my high school was horrifically bad. It was extremely underfunded, had a lot of drug dealers, a lot of gangs, and yeah, like legitimate gangs that would like rob places and stuff like that. Like, not even kidding. They would go to the schools to recruit, and they would sell their drugs on the buses, and they could completely get away with it. And the school didn't even care sometimes, because there was literally so much of it going on. We would have drug searches with those dogs, like, every single month, because of how rampant it was. We'll go throw the Shadow thing there, and then just Dragon Soul. We also had metal detectors whenever we had to get into it. It felt like a prison. My previous high school, or the one that I did for my first 2 years, for 9th and 10th grade, it literally felt like a prison. Let's see. How are you liking the new dragon class? I really love it. I do have to say Bard is better, but it fills a lot of the holes that dragons used to have, and it makes the teams that were already good in dragons even better, which is kind of nice. Like, this one's filling the hole that Sylvanimora basically had, where Sylvanimora wasn't really that optimal for a all-dragon team. So now you can just use dragon class instead with whatever weapon. This is also going to be quite a bit interesting if they ever add a good brown-yellow weapon, because they technically added another brown-yellow weapon this week, but good is not what it is. But if they ever do add a good one, it would work really nice with full-blown dragon teams. I guess Black Manacles is fine for now. I eventually want to be able to ditch the Shadow Dragon. We will be able to in 2 weeks when we get the new Mythic Dragon. I believe the order will be KrissTigger, Dragon Soul, Hero using Black Manacles, plus the new dragon all the way in last slot. So we'll see how that pans out. That should potentially be the strongest dragon team ever in the game once that gets released, but we'll see exactly how it scales with stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of potential with it. Right now, I've mainly been using it, of course, with KrissTigger Dragon Soul combo, and Shadow Dragon kind of just does a little mana generation here and there. Also works pretty good with the new weapon. Or not the hero class itself, but I do like using the new weapon. It's mainly for single targeting teams, which is slightly unfortunate because there isn't really too much single targeting in the game that is potent in late game. So I'm kind of stuck having to do skull spam with it because that's technically single target doing skull spam. A skull can only ever hit one enemy. So I kind of just been messing around with that too for a couple teams. Not as much though, because it's not anywhere near as effective as this. And on it goes. What do you think of Orpheus loot weapon? Oh, it's oh, thank you for the subscribe. Oops. Let me move this over. I can't see who just subscribed. Thank you, Ask Jamie, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. What do I think of the new flute weapon? It's okay. The fact it doesn't automatically have an extra turn makes it generally not worth using. Yeah, the flute. Let me go over to the flute real quick. It's 10 mana cost, yellow if I'm not mistaken. Oh, what's it called? Oh, lute, not flute. Lute. Same difference. Pan's a lute and Orpheus is a lute. Anyways, the lute. It gives life to your hero and then cleanses and enchants all other allies. If it did it to either all allies, including yourself, or if it did an automatic extra turn, it'd be worth it. Honestly, I'd prefer to do one of those two that I just said and have it be a much higher mana cost than have it be currently what it does. Because there's a very, very few instances where you would rush Orpheus's lute, and then go use your other casts, because it's only a single mana. So you'd basically have this in first or second slot to be able to need to use it, or else it would lose most of its value. And cleansing all other allies is nice. We do need more cleanses like that, but I don't know. I can't really find a single purpose where this really works that well. Particularly with the new hero class, because the new hero class wouldn't really ever use this weapon. The only time it might be okay is if you use this as first lot with archer class, is about the only thing I can think you would ever really do with this. First slot archer class, put 3 troops behind. So you can one turn with a yellow into this loot, and then get everyone on your team enchanted, and then go for some really quick heavy abilities with those enchants. That's about the only thing I could really think of that you'd bother really realistically using it for. Everything else is kind of just a waste. I did show a team for it earlier. It's kind of average though. It's nothing really special to bother using. It's usable at least, but it's not really that good. Yeah, I'd much rather it have a higher mana cost. I don't know why they made it such a low mana cost, but just make it weaker. They did that with quite a few weapons, where they could just make a higher mana cost, but make it actually viable to use. They're starting to do that with mythics, which they would start doing that with weapons too. Maybe they're saving it for the mythic weapons, because they are going to be adding another mythic weapon likely before the end of the year. So we'll see exactly what they bring then. I wish they would also do it to just standard weapons though, like hero class weapons that you end up unlocking. Because those are pretty important weapons too. And it takes some time to get them. Not that much time though, I guess. It technically only takes a few hours, if even that, with some of the quicker teams. But still, that's some time. It's not like you automatically get it for free out of nowhere. Hello, Techni, welcome. You face me in Guild Wars tomorrow. We are Solophobia Guild. And you're Moshi. Well, good luck then. Sorry, I had to stretch real quick. But yeah, good luck in the Guild Wars then. Looking forward to it. And that's the last day too. I think it's on Yellow Day, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'll be running the new Scorpius thingy with it tomorrow with the Bard class. But yeah, is there anything you guys want me to show still with the Dragon class? Because I'm going to switch away from it soon and go into the Bard class for the rest of today. Because I'll be needing Bard class for tomorrow's Guild War as well. Yeah, if there's anything you guys want me to do with Dragon Claw class, or I mean, yeah, Dragon Claw class, the in Dragon class, just let me know. Because once I switch, I'm going to stay it for like the next 2 days. Just so we don't have to pay the little thingy. Forget if I need it tonight or later, tomorrow. 1 to 2. But because of how the timer works, 24 hours is really weird. Did you turn any enemies into baby dragons yet? Yes, I have done that. I've done it with a single target team. I can go switch that team real quick. It's not the best of teams, but it gets the job done. Okay, can you end your turn? Okay, you'll get that down. We'll go throw that right there. Oh, can I have taken blue? Probably. Go throw that down. Black Manticle. Do we risk it for you? I think we do. Didn't get it. Dragon Soul, go. Good Skull Distract. And ouch. He can actually win. He might have so much HP on that we might not be able to kill him. Okay, never mind. We got Devour. I lied. There we go. That works. Very nice. Hey, we're almost at 10,000 too. Okay. Hey, AW Ryan. From AW Ryan. Named the same way as this guild. Okay. What did I want to go do? I wanted to go and... Oh yeah, Baby Dragons. Let me go do Baby Dragons. It's actually a pretty good team to do it against too. So let's go run Baby Dragon. Oh, never mind. Cyan might be slightly annoying. The rest of it would be good against, though. Yeah, this is what I've been running with it. It's okay. Let's see. We'll go move that down. Then we get Apothecary. And I need to not convert yellow, though. Yellow and blue are the two biggest colors I need, though yellow is a higher priority than blue. Okay, green we can get rid of. There we go, we got our first eye. I think I'm going to want to secure a first slot kill, though, before I go for it. Because it's already really damaged. I don't want to heal it. You know what? Let's just go for this. Good, we didn't end up hitting on first slot. The chance that we would have was really low. Why I bothered to go for it. We need a little bit of purple. Perfect, it's actually just sitting right there. Brown to yellow, or blue to skull. Why are neither of you an extra turn? I might just throw it and hope we get lucky. Should be enough damage to kill. Yeah, there we go. So we'll let him do his thing. He's only hitting against Gorgulfa. He's gonna get a lot out of it, but now we can just go and throw a throw that, get our skull, get us to full mana, and now we can clear the board really easily. And just keep repeating that until we eventually kill him. Hey, transform one of them into a baby dragon. No, that's not the one I wanted you to transform into a baby dragon. Ah, the struggle. Okay, we'll go throw an Apothecary down on something. What do we have? Did we take another skull? No, we'll just throw another Apothecary. There's no brown alignment. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. I don't think we have Apothecary right now either. We have it on purple, so we'll go do that. What does that allow us to now do? Anything? Yes, we do. We do have some alignment. So let's get rid of that 1 HP. Did I click the wrong one? No. Oh, it's not going then. There we go. We'll do that one. I guess we go for a 50% chance to transform it. And if we miss, we're kind of in trouble. So come on, luck. Okay, we got it. Very nice. There we go. So yeah, his whole team is now baby dragons. It's like the reverse of us playing 4 baby dragons. We're transforming them all into baby dragon instead of all of our baby dragons transforming into something else. Yeah, that's basically what the team is. And it handles most teams pretty similarly, because they can literally just convert them all into baby dragons. Alright, we'll move that down. Throw that down on purples. Move that over. Move that down. Take every extra turn we can. We're still using the Dragon Hero class, so we do gain some benefit onto our hero. Technically, we don't even need a Dragon Hero class for this particular team. We need a cleanse. We'll go throw that down. And we'll do this because the chance that it would end up hitting the first slot is really slim. Oops, wrong one. Oh, maybe I should just kill it. You know what? I'm just going to kill it. We'll throw that down on you. And move that over. We'll go for an eye here. Ah, we hit the one that had the lowest durability again. I hate when that happens. It's the only real bad thing with it, is it can technically make something stronger than what it was. Okay. Can we get a Sakima here? Yes, we can. We'll go... Oh, I forgot. Ah, fail. I can't hit it because it's stealthy. The fail is strong. Okay, and now we basically don't need this for the rest of the battle because there's too few of them left. Oh, we do have a Sakima, so we will go through that. I don't think it's enough damage, but we're still going to go for it. It is, nice. And then we just get to follow up from the skulls. Yeah, it works okay. Biggest issue is that weapon loses value pretty quickly. Oh wow, what on earth are we even up against? Oh, that's kind of funny. I don't think we get the event gem if we transform it into a dragon. I didn't think about that. Transforming is so underused that I didn't think about that. That also means if it's a kill dragon week, where we need to kill a bunch of dragons, what we could do is we can use this exact team, maybe different hero class like archer or something, or maybe even mech because that would give a half mana. But we can use a this exact team, and basically what we would do is just transform as many enemies as possible into baby dragons, and then we get event gems based on them being baby dragons. Yeah, because you can see the event icon right there is no longer there. You'll see at the end of this battle, we will not end up getting 4. We'll end up getting however many of those we kill, but every single baby dragon will not actually count as a kill because they're baby dragons. They're not the previous troop. Oh, come on. You just transformed the same thing twice into a baby dragon. That's another problem with it, too. It can hit baby dragons over again. It doesn't not target baby dragons. You know what? I should probably go golf it there. Oh, well. So we're throwing another eye. Oh, good. It actually hit the right one this time. So it's annoying that it converts them, transforms it first, because it just healed all the damage we literally just did to it. Let's just go kill it. That's funny. Normally it wouldn't have stealthy when you're using 4 of them, but because we transformed them, now he has stealthy again. So I just helped him get stealthy back. Oh, I gotta hit the baby dragon. Poor little guy. Let's see. Do I get a cast here so we can actually get some alignment for the following turn? Does not look like it, so I'm just gonna throw for damage here. Oh, I forgot again. And that wasn't even enough to kill the baby dragon. 2 HP off. Let's see. Still no apothecary. Guess we just take a yellow. I don't think I really need to bother with the skull there. So we'll go for a Goltha. That'll give us a better board to actually do something with. And it looks like we'll have to schema that again. Get our skull. And now we can transform it. Oh, never mind. We don't have the mana. Never mind. We're not going to transform it. Now we can transform it, assuming we don't take a skull on accident. Which actually would be beneficial. We'll go to move that. Throw that down. Yeah, we're not going to need to transform. And down it goes. Way overkill. way overkill. Can you try this green team with Suncrest banner, a web spinner, Forest Guardian, Salvini Moore, and Ariale? Sure, we'll go try that right now. Alright, we're up against goblins. That might be a little annoying, but we'll see. What do we have? We have web spinner. Oh yeah, this better hit, or else we're in trouble. Web spinner, Forest Guardian. Savani and Ariale. Apparently pure green. That's a lot of poison. Okay. And what banner? We need Suncrest. Where are you, Suncrest? Suncrest. There you are. Okay, we're good to go. And oh wait, why -1 blue? This seems like a really high liability. Let's see. Yeah, why the minus on that? Pretty sure we could get some kind of other banner on it. Let's see. Frozen banner wouldn't work. The purple banner minus purple banner wouldn't work. Oh wait, never mind. There might not be actually another banner that works like that. Still, minus blue. That does seem a little odd. Normally I like to keep the blue so we can use it for our spider to accumulate this mana easier. Okay, we'll go for yellow here. Which way did we take it? I guess we'll take it that way. Don't think it made too big a difference, regardless. Yeah, we need another yellow really badly. There we go. Okay, brown to green, purple to skull. Can we do anything out of that? Not really. Not yet, anyways. All the extra turn. Like, I still have no value out of it. So, oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. If that was a purple, that would have been great. You know what? I might still throw it. We get some decent value out of it. It would get us rolling. It would also kill out his front line. I am going to go for it here. We'll do that. Get our poke. The kill. And now let's go throw the web spinner before I do, though. Let me take the kill. For web. Ah, missed the turn. Come on, web spinner, you got this. Take that up. Throw down another web spinner. Yep, come on, web spinner, what are you doing? What you're doing is feeding it with boars. Alright, well, we can take this yellow to get full mana, so we'll go do that. Guaranteed full mana. And we can get a skull poke, and that is enough to kill. And now I just need to do that one more time, and we're good to go. I'll take that, just so we don't take as much green. And that should be enough damage. Oh, no, never mind. Wait, how much HP did he have? Wow. Oh, never mind. He is immune to poison. That's why he didn't die. Duh. That makes sense. I was gonna say, how on earth did he survive that? Because he has immune to it. Rip. One down. But, easy kill from here. So if this was Green Guild War Day, we would have lost some points there. Okay, what do we move? We'll just take some greens then. Skull, go. There we go, exactly what we needed. Well, I needed to do the web spinner because last slot had immune. Or else it takes longer to kill the last slot like we had to. Also, if there's enough green on the board, I'm going to take it even if we can take a skull. Just so we can get the extra turn. We're just getting pretty unlucky with them there. Maybe I should have taken that for a 3 instead. So we could actually get the surge. Because one surge into it... Oh no, never mind. One surge into it wouldn't have been full mana. Or would it? No, we only have 2 extra yellow, not 3. Yeah, we'll take some brown there. Ah, he denies our yellow. Hoping he wouldn't go for it. What's the game plan then? I guess we take a blue? If I take a green, he's just going to get the skull. I'd rather us take the skull, obviously. So we'll go for that skull that he gives us. Still need that yellow. And it's not around. Purple we can't use there. We'll just move that over. Yeah, he has double humility. Oh, that's really bad. I just noticed that. We're using this against double humility. Generally, you don't want to use poison against humility. For the obvious reason. Yep, he keeps denying us out there. A lot of our own color that we do need, though. Let's see if we can get it rolling now. No. There is not much we can do with this board. What on earth just poked me? No clue what that was. Let's see. We'll go move that over. Do we still not have alignment? Go for a web spinner. Like here, I'd still want to throw a web spinner because I need to get the team rolling. Skull also will not kill him here. It'll only do 93 damage. He'll survive slightly. Like now would be the time to take the skull. Let's see. The little extra turn would be better if we could, but we can't. So now we go for the skull. Plague being annoying. Even less point in taking mana now and going for skulls. We'll just throw that down because there is none. And we can get alignment here, so I am going to do so. It gives us a skull. And we're still going to need 2 more to actually kill through him. Now we'll throw the web spinner. And now we take a skull. Before I do that, let's move that over. Move that over. Go for another web spinner. There we go. And what else? We need a yellow. Oh, there we go. Get both the manas. Not enough for full because of disease. But then we can just kill that out. And then we'll just have that gigantic thing to deal with all the way in the back. So throw that down. Late miss. And he ends up getting his. I should have just waited a turn for him to do more onto the board. I can take this yellow now. I don't think there's going to be enough mana now, though. So I'm just going to take the skull instead, just so he doesn't keep it his ability. And now all we have to do is take out 1 plague. So go move that. Throw... Oh! Oops, that's not full mana yet. Forgot. Disease, you're in the way. I'll go take that. Oh, left a red there, fell. But, do we have alignments? We have a skull. Not going to serve much of a purpose here, though. Oh, we have 0 magic on that thing. We might actually lose due to lack of damage. Because we don't have any attack buff, and we don't have anything else to really do anything. I can deal a few damage to him per turn, but I think we just lost due to fatigue. Because everything in this battle is attack and magic dependent. Once we lose all of our magic and attack, we do basically nothing. So there isn't much the team can do. I'll move that over. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Might as well not even play it out. The max we can hit is 1 plus however many skulls we hit. And that would take at minimum like 10 casts to kill him or something. That's a lot of damage we would have to do that way. Let's see. But yeah, they definitely went crazy there. It's not gonna work against that. At least not in that instance. It's one of the few instances where play can actually do really good. You have to be careful with that. You need to make sure whenever you fight a plague, that's a looped version of a plague, that you don't use troops that actually have, that don't have a way to handle magic reduction. Like, for example, Dragon Soul is ridiculously good against things that have magic reduction. The main reason for this is his damage is based on not his magic, but on how many dragons are on your team. He has the most consistent damage when being reduced by magic. Out of every troop in the game at 0 magic, I believe Dragon Soul has the highest damage in the entire game. Like, it's by a gigantic margin, too. I think the next highest is like 20-ish damage with 0 magic. Dragon Soul is 80. It doesn't change, literally the same amount of damage. Of course, he doesn't get his explosions. I think he only has 2 default explosions. But even then, that's still better than nothing. There's some troops that have a maximum of 2 when they do it, like Bombot and stuff. We'll go move that down. Also, was there anything else you guys wanted me to do with the Dragon class? Otherwise, I'm going to go probably switch to Bard right after this battle. Unless there was anything else you guys wanted me to mess around with it. Hello, Royal. Welcome. Otherwise, we're switching to Bard. And when I do so, I'm probably going to give out a redeem code too, as well. And we'll have another one later. The one below me should probably be down by now, I would assume. It was handed out in global chat, so chance of it surviving long is not that likely whatsoever. Double extra turn. Get a Dragon Soul. Oh, it could have taken the green right there for some extra magic. Guess it doesn't make too big a deal, but every single cast. Actually, I guess it kind of does, because you can start to stack up a lot of extra damage that way. Because every Christine X cast and every Black Manacle cast will do that extra damage. And it wouldn't have made a difference, but we'll go throw that down. And down it goes. Yeah, hello, Loyal Lee. Hello, D. And hello, Solius. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and Integral. What's a good, relatively inexpensive team to try to deal with the Troll Double Kraken Mab? Let's see. What is the cheapest team? I did show one earlier about this. I don't know what I ended up showing earlier, though. That was really cheap. Let's see. You'd probably go a Herdmaster variant, or you could go an all insulated / impervious variant, though that would cost a little bit more. But if you were to go super cheap, you would basically just go, or cheap, I mean, not cheat. Super cheap, you would end up going, basically Herdmaster into a double damage source into an impervious last slot would probably be your best bet. The Herdmaster would make sure you don't get any stats effects like freezes to stay on for too long. The impervious last slot would keep you protected, and you would use your damage source just to knock him down. You can also end up using a Cockatrice, which would end up disabling his front line, which would be quite convenient, just so he won't be able to... you can use it as a specific targeted mana drain. You can also use it to entangle him so he doesn't entangle you. Dwarves? I would not advise using a full dwarf team. You could try using a 3x brown team with an apothecary. That would end up working. And with one of those browns being an impervious last slot. There are several browns that should have impervious, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot them off the top of my head. Let me see. Go to impervious brown. Let's see. There's Behemoth. That would end up working, and it's relatively cheap. It's still kind of expensive, but I know, you could try going Dwarven Miner, but the problem with that is way... he's not really going to serve much of a purpose, though, onto your team. Even though he is a really cheap Impervious. Yeah, Behemoth would probably be your best bet, unless you happen to have Elamagrim just lying around or something. But yeah, you'd probably be stuck with Behemoth then. Or if you have Scorpius, Scorpius would work too. That's our mail. We keep getting these little 83 souls. It's taunting us like, hey, come click us for no resources. Would almost save more time just by using a soul farming team in those few seconds than the amount of souls we gain by actually claiming that thing. I'll go move that over. Oops, I meant to go switch this team to a different other hero class. Okay, we'll go take the purple to red. We'll let him Spirit Fox. I don't mind too much if he does it on Dragon Soul. Ideally, he won't die though, but yeah, I need to make sure he doesn't hit something like Christine X, or else Christine X is going to go down too easily. Yeah, we'll do it on brown, I guess. Well, very little value, but we get the extra turn, which is nice. Let's see here. Did we just try Dragon Soul? Yeah. We don't really have any kind of cascade that we can do. So we'll just go for the Dragon Soul there. There's a Shadow Dragon as well. Very nice. Get our extra damage in. And now we can just Christine X wipe. Oh, I could have gone for Dragon Soul, actually. I should have. Could have gotten that extra 6 souls. Gotta get them when you can. Actually, probably would have been like 10. Actually, I think it would have almost been like 16 souls there. If we would have gotten that. Go take our revenge battle. Most likely here. Also, that ray of light right there. There's like this one little mini piece of light right there. How annoying. I need to find something to put up there eventually to like block out the light just so it doesn't come in. I have a curtain and shades up and it doesn't work. Shades completely closed, curtains up, not stopping at all. Need to like board up that window or something. I never even used that window ever. The other one I do, that one is kind of just there. Isn't Apothecary a dwarf? Yes, Apothecary is indeed a dwarf. Almost everything from that kingdom is indeed a dwarf. Okay, let's go switch over to the Bard class so we can start messing with that again. Okay, last call. Anything you guys want me to do with the Dragon class before we switch? Or forever hold your peace? How many wins did we end up getting in all that time since it came out? 351 wins. Wow, we get so few from PvP. So much quicker just to go through, explore and stuff, get wins. But anyways, let me go and switch over to Bard now. Customize. Actually, we could change for free. I didn't see any comments yet. I'll wait like a few seconds. I don't think there was anything. I asked it a couple times now. So we'll just go switch then. Up to the Bard we go. Change for free. And now we're staying Bard until probably like Monday. Because I have something I need to do it for either later tonight or tomorrow. When is Yellow Day? Because that's the day I'll be needing it next for Guild Wars. Oh, it's tomorrow actually. Tomorrow night. But let's go into the Queen Mad battle. Not with that, because we can't really use that anymore. Well, I guess we technically still can get away with winning with it, but obviously it's not as good as it normally would be. There's my other Scorpius team. Where's my really, really good Scorpius team, though? There it is. The Mega Scorpius team. Yes, it is code time now. Let me just finish this one battle. So we can go give in the little thing. Let's see. We'll go move that up. And what else do we need to move around? Guess we go take a brown 3 times. 1, 2... And now we just need to find one more. If only we could. Okay, we'll go take some reds. I don't have any. Oh, I do have a drop there. Nice. Very nice. Purple, nice. Quad, nice. And then we'll throw that down. Get a guard down. Go from there. Okay, now we just need to get Grigolfa. And he needs to not... Oh, never mind. He can't devour. I was going to say, he needs to not devour us. Never mind. He doesn't even get the chance. Because we have the immune last slot. Makes it even better. We didn't get red, but we did get full mana at least. But yeah. The power of Bard. Also Scorpius, but mainly Bard. And Guard Avatar, but mainly Bard. He's the true MVP support. Okay. Let's see. Skull, we're just gonna let him do his little thing over there. Take that down. So he'll take a skull. We'll go and... do we have a drop? Oh, let's move that down. Move that one up. Get a Gorgolfa, go from there. There we go. Nice little cascade. Throw that into it. Throw armor buff if nothing else. Oops, wrong one. Throw that down. Throw yourself a Gorgolfa, go from there. And let's see, throw it again. Throw it again. And that is match. There we go. And now let's go do the code. Where is the code now? Need to go hunt it down. Dragon Eye weapon issue. Hey, someone posted an issue with it a couple minutes ago. The expected 28 gems on cast actually only destroyed 15. Is it 2 plus magic divided by 2? Or 1 plus magic divided by 2 or something? Let's see. Oh, she said that it's she gave some kind of really weird formula for it. Interesting. Oh, because it can overlap? It allows the same gem slot to be selected a second time. That doesn't make any sense. I didn't even notice that. The eye weapon allows the same slot to be hit multiple times. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So yeah, that would make its gem spawn be less almost every single time then. That's weird. Yeah, I have no clue why they made it like that. Anyways, let me go and let me go get the codes. Over there into the inbox. And let's just go down the line into the next code that we have. Go to load. There we go. And we'll have another one later. Let me just get this one in for now. Copy that. Put this over here so we can go copy into chat. And now let's go put it into the interface. Okay. So redeem code. Put that in right there. Boom. Don't delete it all. Put space. And there we go. I'll just put this in the chat. And you just use this on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. And there is the little link. We'll have another one later. And let me go use it myself. Also, your invite code can be found right over here underneath any of the options menu, underneath the settings, the little cog thingy. And whatever your game says at the bottom is what you use there. Can only be claimed on PC mobile though, however. So do keep that in mind. And we'll go redeem it. Oops, I clicked redeem too quick. Fail. And I am not a robot, apparently. That should give us a normal award of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Here we go. Let's see what we get from the 1 gem key. And it's only a Desert Mantis. He's actually not that bad, but I don't know. He's not really worth using in most instances. A little bit too random with his double cast like that. And they can overlap each other, so it's kind of annoying. Okay. Not many good moves. We'll just go take the red down to get the brown. Alternative means. And then just go through our Gorgolfa. And then we throw this onto our guard if there's no drops. And there appears to be none. We'll just go take that. What else do we need to move around? Guess we'll take a purple. Oh, you know what? Let's just throw the Gorgolfa, I guess. Nice extra turn out of nowheres. And then we'll just go throw this buff. Please, extra turn. We've gotten a single extra turn on that lately. Been really unlucky. Double check the board. Doesn't look like anything. Fortunately, we don't really use green other than on our prismatic. If nothing else, at least I'll fill the prismatic to full mana really easily. We're not using purple. Oh wait, yes we are. Ah, we're frozen on every color actually right now because of that one. Gonna go for a double kill here. We're frozen on everything, so I can't take that, but we can just kill it that way. And now we just throw this onto the guard. Now any poke we do will be enough, assuming it doesn't devour us. Let's hope not. Good. Oh, never mind. Duh. I keep saying that. We have desert. I mean, we have the Scorpius in the back that has immune to everything. Literally everything, pretty much. Because he has impervious. And that is match. Yeah, Bard class is really, really insanely powerful. I'm surprised they actually gave this trait to it. I was not expecting for non-mythic to ever get a trait like this. Yeah, definitely utilize it. I don't think they're gonna nerf it either, which is kind of cool. Because it's not really overpowered, it's really, really strong for a hero class. It just makes every other hero class look so weak though. Even the Dragonian monk thing, it doesn't even look that strong compared to it. Also, my feet are getting so cold right now. I even have the heat on. I might need to go turn it up a bit. How about pure yellow with unicorn banner, Gorgoltha, staff of Stain Astra, Herdmaster, and Urieli. What would be your damage source then? You would only have Urieli. I don't think that would be enough. But we can go try it real quick. It's putting a lot of hope into Urieli. But I guess with enough mana generation that would end up working. Because that would be a lot of mana generation. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I think I have slippers from last December that I actually got for Christmas that I barely ever even wore. What do they call it? Slippers? Yeah, I think they're called slippers. I think that's the right name. Let me go get them real quick. There we go. I found them. They're right on the floor of the thing. Now they shall not be cold no longer. It's actually pretty tight on me too. I might need to get new ones. Is it cold in South Carolina? Yes. It does get cold down here. Just because it's warm normally doesn't mean it never gets cold. It's not like Toronto or New Jersey cold, but it does get cold. I'll go through a Gorgoltha. Let's see. We'll just go throw down a Gorgoltha again. Get that going. And get another Gorgoltha. Might as well just go get it for the guard's avatar cast. Tacet has now fully ascended. Also, we're almost at level 1,200. I think we'll have it by 2 weeks from now. Probably by the end of this month. It feels weird because it takes so ridiculously long to actually do. It's like, yeah, we'll have 10 more levels in like a month. Yeah, it's starting to take a ridiculously large amount of time. I know Techni, it was probably laughing at me right now because it takes him even longer. But, yeah, it is quite a bit of time. Let's see. Even if I was to, like, go back-to-back farming with it to use the quickest possible team we ever could, I think it would take me almost 2 hours to get one level. Even with the quickest team we could ever use. Because the higher your level, the longer it takes. Okay, we'll go throw that down. Get the buff. Move that up. And just Gorgoltha it. 10 levels in a month? Yeah, how many hours does it take you to get a level now? Techni. I'm really curious. Like 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, an entire day. Wouldn't be surprised if it actually was an entire day. Though what people define as an entire day of gaming can vary though. Like some person's entire day could be like 2 hours, where someone else's could literally be like over 10 or something. Let's see. Well, we'll go for a Gorgulfa here. I don't really need to worry. Once we already did the first cast for double casting, I don't need to worry about what his armor value is, because almost anything will be enough to basically clear the board. So we'll go throw another one right there. Get a nice little poke. Yeah, if there's anything else you guys want me to throw around, just let me know. For the most part, I'm going to be messing with this and probably a few others. I kind of got rid of all my previous teams that I was using, though, and replaced them with the dragon teams, though. That's the only slight problem. We still have this other Scorpius team that I was messing around for Brown Guild War Day, but personally, I think I'm just going to be sticking with the really, really bulky one. As long as we're not up against mass mana drain, like a Scion plus Famine, it's probably going to be the way I'm going to go almost every single time. Scion Famine's about the only thing that can slightly kind of get it here and there. Mainly because it's so much mana drain, and if a Famine gets even one cast on it, pretty much instant lose, which is definitely something we'd want to avoid for the obvious reason of how much it would actually end up hurting us when it ends up getting it. Not to mention it would set us back so far that it would just be basically instant lose the second it would actually do it. We'll go through the buff there. Oh, why did I throw it on him? That is not who needs the armor buff, though. If nothing else, at least it'll keep him alive. I was like thinking in my head, like, yeah, we need to make sure he doesn't die, but hey, that's not how you keep him alive. That is by no means how you keep him alive. So we'll go throw that down. And if I didn't mess up earlier, that would be a one-shot right now. It's nowhere near that now, and even if it was, he has barrier. Alright, we'll throw that down. And then we'll just get a recast for the kill. And let's see, would this have been a one-shot earlier? If this one-shots, the answer is yes, and it should. Let's see why it wouldn't. If we could ever get the mana to this, there we go. And down it goes. Oh, sorry, team with Bard, what did you suggest? Oh yes, duh, you did. You ended up saying Unicorn Banner with the Gorgulfa Staff of the Astral thingy. I've barely ever used that, but yeah, we will go try it. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the one that has a full cleanse? Okay, let me go clear this one team first, and then we'll go do it. There's no point in doing it against 4 Rexes. That wouldn't really show the team off at all. That would be completely redundant. But as soon as we finish this one battle and get this one taken out. Also, anyone just getting here, make sure to use the redeem code below. We will have another one later in the stream. We're going to move that down. Did he give us the 5 times there? That is really hard to see everything on the board towards the right there when that animation goes. It blocks basically these entire 2 columns because it shows so many animations of the actual stats that you're gaining that it makes it so hard to actually see where any of it is. Let's see. You just go for the buff now? Yeah. Let's go for that now. Miss. Wow, we're getting so unlucky with those. Come on. Move it right over. That will give us a guard cast. And I think that might be team wipe. I calculated it out. I really need to start keeping track of how much damage it does at like every single instance. Yeah, there's nowhere near enough damage, so I'm just gonna go and cast it. Okay. How many turns would we have needed to have waited for that to have been enough damage? Probably too long. Probably too long. Okay, we'll go for the brown here. Got it. And now any cast will kill it. Problem is we need such ridiculously high mana cost casts. There we go, nice. And that's match. As he lets us cast, and down it goes. So yeah, now we can go test the team. Aha! And we're almost at 10,000, so close. Let's see what our 1 trophy is. I mean, our 3 trophy. So let's go on to our suggested team slots and get all that in. So everything we need for this, we need. Where to go? We need Gorgulfa, Staff, of the Astra. Let's see, or Stained Astra. Staff of yeah, Staff of Stained Astra. Cleanse all allies and give all allies 25 life. Wait, why would you use this? Wouldn't you just use the new weapon instead? It's the same thing inversed, but it gives them enchant. What are we using the life for? What was the exact team? Maybe there was something we're specifically using this life for. Let's see. Yeah, what are we using life for? I guess just to make sure they don't die? That'd be about the only thing. But we'll go for it, see what it can do. So we'll do this with the Gorgolfa, we already have that in. The Staff of Light goes up by 1, so we can actually get mana. Herdmaster and our Uriali. Herd and a Uriali. There we go. It's actually a Y there. Oh, duh. It's already in slot. But there we go. Let's go into a brown yellow now. Or wait, no, actually we need a different banner than that. Oh yeah, unicorn banner would work. Go roll with that then, because we don't use the red. We'll get the +2 purple for the quicker Herdmaster since he's kind of blocked. And of course some yellow because everything is yellow. Looks good to go. So if nothing else, at least we'll be able to cleanse out all of the freeze, which will be quite convenient against obviously a queen mab. Nothing we really need to move over there, so we'll just move that over. And now we just start going all in on the Gorgolfa there. Really important we get him to full. So let's keep letting him poke us. Get that up, get a Gorgolfa going. And can we Uriali here? Yes. And then do another one, and that's most of his team. Especially if he doesn't get a Devour there. Is it worth Herdmastering? That does not look like a lot of mana. We didn't get the extra turn there too. I probably should have double checked that. We actually could have seen exactly where it would have went completely before it actually occurred. We'll throw that down. And now we just need one more Uriali. Ideally it would be able to double cast for Uriali these teams, but apparently not. Yeah, the new weapon doesn't give life to all other allies. It only gives life to your main one. But it gives an enchant, which in many cases I would feel like would be better than the extra life. First, the extra life would be made for not dying, but... let's see. We're frozen on purple, so I actually can't go for that. I was going to go for the Gorgolfa there. That gives us our last Uriali. And that would be match. Finally, a mab stopper team. Karnex, Ancient Golem, Behemoth, and Wolfgarrick. Can you play it versus a mab team? Sure. Yeah, basically any all-impervious team or all-insulated team would be pretty good against it. As long as you have impervious last slot and insulated all the other 3, or impervious the other ones if you wanted to go all out, that would end up working. There we go. There it is. Let's see. Edit team. Come on, edit team. Go. Here we go. What do we need for this? We need a Karnex, Ancient Golem. And Behemoth, Wolfgar. And a Behemoth. What banner do we need? We have every color, so we don't need to go and set anything specifically for that. We could go brown, yellow, and go all in for Behemoth. We could go all in on the Karnex. Ancient Golem. Not really that high of priority to keep spamming him. Not sure what I actually want to take out the most. I guess red-purple wouldn't be too bad, though, because both of them have a leak option. I wouldn't mind minusing my yellow by 1. I guess we'll go and set the banner then. Oh no. If I want to keep that +1 for Ancient Golem, I think I'm going to get rid of it. So we're just going to go all in onto the Ancient banner. Or Absol banner, I mean. We'll go with that. Hey, we actually reached 10,013 rating from 10,012. Okay, so let's see how this does against a map team. And we'll take that mana. Oh, forgot the grid! Luckily we have Impervious. So it doesn't matter as much, but we still get poked by 6 damage that we didn't need to take. Okay, do I take Skull? I think I do take Skull with this team. Then we'll go Behemoth. Now we'll let AoE finish it. Or Karnek's Skull explode. Either or. Oh, that's not good. Okay, good. He didn't get too bad out of it. Not much to move around. I guess we'll just go make that over. And we can go for this for some damage. Don't think I need it yet, though. Because we can just go Wolf Garrick this. There we go, double kill. Now we don't have to deal with the doubling of the green anymore. We'll save this for when we can get a better cast from him, giving it to us. And we can just move this down into a Behemoth, and we'll be good. And we can just go move that over. Take that, go throw this down on some blues. Can actually drop them as well if I want to for some red. I guess we'll go for it. We'll do that. Get ourselves some manas, go from there. And that gives us a Behemoth into whatever we want to do. Take Skull, and that is match. Very nice. Yep, all the Imperviouses. If in doubt against status effects, throw all the Impervious. Also, Headbuds, stay in ears. There we go. Okay, well, that worked out nice. Hey, we got a treasure map that we'll never use ever. And we hit over 10,000 rating. You like the Snowy Owl? Yeah, Snowy Owl Sakima is not too bad. I've tried it a couple times. It's pretty solid. Let's see, where were we? Back to this. Yeah, Snowy Owl is kind of a really weird but interesting troop. It destroys a color that's kind of similar as far as its traits are concerned, but it ends up generating mana for it quite heavily. Yeah, I don't know. I just find it to be really strange, but it does function pretty well. You just keep spamming it onto the same color over and over and over again, getting all of your mana up, and then you can kind of just go from there. No, we're not running 4 times Snowy Owl. What on earth? We are not running 4 Snowy Owl. That is not happening. No. Not to the slightest are we going to run 4 Snowies. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any good takes? Not really. We'll just take up some brown. We get some green, but this is what we need to start rolling. We'll throw Gorgolfa there. We'll throw that onto him and get his armor buff. We're not frozen on blue right now yet, so we'll throw that down. Anything else? Anything else? No. Oh, I guess there's that 4 times blue. Let me actually go remove that real quick. And then we'll go throw it down. Okay, we got a bunch of manas, though of course got slightly denied there with the freeze. And do we buff up again? I guess we'll just Gorgolfa again. It gives us another Karnex. I mean, not Karnex, another guard's avatar to go throw down. And now we'll just throw a buff into it, into a Gorgolfa. And we'll move that up and double kill. There we go. Why you love owls? I love the owls. I'm not gonna run 4 of them though. That's a little bit too many. Just a little bit. Okay, we'll go move that up. And what else do we need to go move? I guess we'll take a yellow there. Get our Gorgolfa down and go from there. Alright, that gives us our buff. Now we can now throw on Guard's Avatar. And didn't really get much progress out of it though. Yeah, we'll take a brown down. That'll give us a Gorgolfa cast as well. Do we have any drop? No, it doesn't really look like it much. Go throw down a... Oh, you're sign... Keep clicking on it, like, why won't you let me click? We're silenced. Oh, that's great. Fail. Don't silence us again. That was a fail. Challenge you to find a night team and destroy them using only skulls with Bunny Nog up front. The hardest part would be finding the team. The battle itself, I think, would be pretty easy using a Bunny Nog. But, you know how hard it will be for me in late game to find a 4x night team? We'd burn through several thousand gold and probably still not find one. It's probably not gonna happen. I'll do it if we find one though. If we can find an all-night team, I will run one single Bunny Nog. Not even a team, just one single Bunny Nog against them. Nothing else. The problem is finding one. Okay, we'll go give him his buff actually. I'll go move that up. Get it out of the way. Give him his buff. Use 4 knights as your defend team and fight yourself. That wouldn't be fair though, but I guess we could. I would need to find a new defend team to set it to though, because my current defend team is set for Guild Wars. Let's see. Yeah, I'm struggling to find a knights. We might just have to set it as our defend. Hey, I found it! Found it! There we go. Found it. Let's go get a Bunny Nog ready. Armed with a bunny. There we go. Let's go do it. Brown purple banner, obviously. Well, actually, is there a +2, +1 that we could do? I don't think there is. Let's do it. We got this. Let's see what happens. Okay. So right off the bat, we can go take the blue. What is this thing's other traits? So it has fast and it has beast, but it does 5 times damage to knights, of course. And it does like double, I believe, on its ability. I can't remember the last time I've used a Bunny Nog. It has been a very, very, very long time. What's even the biggest target right now? I kind of want to throw it on Queen Jezebel. I think that would be our best bet. Pretty sure she's our best bet. It's either her or Knight Coronet. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for her. I don't want her getting that annoying buff. Wow, I forgot how much damage that actually was. Maybe I should have hit her first slot. Wow. Okay. Guess we go for Purple Surge. Nice. Got it. And now we go for first slot. And let's see. Well, I guess we take this brown. Just so he doesn't get to trigger any skull or anything. We can then go take this other brown. And go from there. Oh, wait. Let me actually take this purple. Because that doesn't directly give him a skull yet. We can just take that. Yeah, 1 Bunny Nog for the win. It is ridiculously powerful against knights. Unfortunately, there's almost no knights in the entire game to ever bother using it on. And that is almost match. You could still technically win. Let's see. Is there not any kind of really easy cascade we can do? It doesn't look like it, so we'll just throw that down. Get that rolling. And I guess we just take this purple. Too bad I can't lower it in a way that would actually give us a skull. Yeah, I'll just have to take it upwards. Obviously not going to take it for the red. That'd backfire and give him some skulls. Go take that. Come on, we just need one more little poke. I was gonna say, are we stuck taking those reds? No, we're not. But he is. And as for the final little blow. Very nice. Well, there we go. We won with one singular bunny nog. It has been done. Hey, we found the other Max. Okay, where is... There it is. Up. Oh, wait, never mind. We can't do that right now. Forgot, we switched our class. We need to switch over to this one then. That bunny nog, though. He's going all the way. Okay, well, let's go and... well, I guess we'll take that. Why not? Maybe start getting the Gorgolfa up, though. It's definitely higher priority if we can end up getting it. Move that one down, get that going. And yeah, we'll go take that. Go down to Gorgolfa. Hey, it is you. There you are, Max. We found you. We found you. There you are. Max 1013. I knew that combination of numbers seemed familiar. There you are. You just switched back to Bard class like 10 minutes ago? Nice. It still shows it here too. The correct one. With your Dawnbringer there. With your pure yellow team. Very nice. I assume that means you got both of the hero classes done. I remember them taking forever to used to do in the past. Now it takes almost no time at all because of how quick some of the PvP teams are these days with like Empowered and all that kind of stuff. They're really, really potent. Or not PvP teams, I mean Explore team. Did I say PvP? Wow, I definitely did not mean PvP. You know, all the Explore teams are a lot better now these days. The current state of Explore teams is actually the quickest it has ever been right now. In the history of the game. Could have taken that yellow. I decided for just Gorgolfa though, and it paid off apparently. And as team wipe. You miss Bone Dragon Maul with Maul's original trait. Oh yeah, Maul back when he had his original trait. That was powerful. A little bit too powerful. That's why they nerfed it. But yeah, that was pretty insane. I really wish they would have gave his trait back to something else though. Instead of just completely removing it from the game. They gave it to Krod the Dread, but they gave it as a 5% instead of like a 10 or 15%. Which was just way too weak. With all the imperviouses that they're now adding, they could easily get away with kind of bringing that back to its original state without it really being too broken or anything like that. They definitely could have done that. But yeah, if there's any other teams you guys want me to mess around with, anything you want me to do, need help building teams, or anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat, and we'll definitely get around to it. We're gonna move that over. Throw down a guard? Yeah, we'll throw down guard now. Get a nice Gorgolfa down. Go from there. And let's see. Throw that down and get it back onto guard. That over. Can I take a skull here? Yes, we can do it that way. So I'll throw that down. Get herself that one into a nice Gorgolfa. And what else? What else? Move that Gorgolfa over. Get another buff if we can. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you doing? I almost just literally did that. And that would have been even worse than hitting Gorgolfa. And throw that down. What's your current favorite green team in Guild Wars? Probably double Giant Spider, double Kraken. In the order of Giant Spider, Kraken, Giant Spider, Kraken. Especially now that Wisps have been nerfed. But yeah, that team. I always love using the Giant Spider, Kraken combo. Works out really well. Hello, Maddie Maze. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Assassin still assassinates? Yes, Assassin still has a lot of assassinating power. He is still one of the better one-shotters in the game. It's just he's really easily counterable by Elamagrim and Entangle. A lot of people are running Farce Trolls and Elamagrim these days. Maybe not particularly together, but you know, just in teams in general. This one isn't, but he's just running basically just pure Raksha, which is the event week. A lot of people don't do it when it's whenever it's like an easy event week with like event gems, because they prefer baiting people into attacking them than to set something really strong. Because technically that gives them more resources. Because how the game's currently set up, it's a really, really weird system with defense. Where losing in normal PvP is actually better than winning, as odd as that may seem. Are you going to do a new game series again? Yes. There's 2 new game series we're probably going to be starting up soon. One for RuneScape and one for Puzzle Quest 1. We're going to be doing a 100% RuneScape and a 100% Puzzle Quest 1 playthrough. Well, maybe not specifically a playthrough of RuneScape, but you know, because that takes a lot longer. Not like true 100% for RuneScape, but it will be true 100% for Puzzle Quest 1, because that's at least realistically possible. A full Puzzle Quest 1 playthrough takes a couple hundred hours, I believe. Like pure 100%, like actual, like legitimate, basically everything you could possibly do. The only thing we're not going to be doing in Puzzle Quest 1 is crafting literally every variant of weapon. Because if I am correct, actually I don't even know for sure because I've never bothered crafting weapons in it, but I believe there's several thousand, if not million, different combinations of weapons you can actually create. So obviously, no. But as far as everything else, yes. Let's see. It sounded like I said what? What word did I say that made it sound like I said that? Okay, well, we'll go move that over. Go throw down Gurgulpa. And take the blue over. Go and get ourselves the buff right there. And just throw Gurgulpa. Also, if I do start playing new games, though it would be somewhat biased asking here, but would you guys prefer me to stream it or do videos for them? Which one would you prefer? Because I'm kind of curious. Like, for example, if we were to do 100% Puzzle Quest 1, would you want me to stream them all or do separate videos for them all and basically cut out all the grinding from them? And just do the actual, like, content part of each one. Let's see. We'll go throw this down, get our buff. The stream bias. Because we technically did stream some of Puzzle Quest, but hey, if we bring it back, there's a lot more interest in my channel now than when we originally did Puzzle Quest. Back when we originally did Puzzle Quest, I think I had like 1,500 subscribers or something. No, actually it was 2,000. I remember. We had 2,000 subscribers then because halfway through our Puzzle Quest playthrough, we ended up having our 2,000 subscriber special. I remember now. Also, did he just kill... What? When did that happen? He just true damage killed my thing. Okay, anyways. But yeah, we ended up having our 2,000 subscriber special during. I remember now. Let's go surrender. This is not worth playing out. Not a good idea. You prefer video only when they're shorter and like half an hour and demonstrating how to do a particular thing or use a particular troop or whatever. Yeah, that's generally what I do for those little guide thingies when I do make shorter videos. Okay, well, so far literally everyone is saying stream, though it is slightly biased by the fact that we are streaming right now. But I'll go ask on maybe one of my, when we go do a video in the future, that's going to get a lot of attention. Maybe when we do the, I still want to do like the when to farm what kind of thing, or like early game, mid game, late game video, and kind of going over that. I believe on that video I'm going to put a poll on it, on which one people want. Stream will probably win, but I do want to see, because it is extremely biased asking in a stream if people want me to stream. But yeah, I'll do it on the next video and see what happens. Or not the next video, but the next major video that we do. Or that, actually, I could just put it on the Monday video. That would work too. Because that would be the next most majorest thing that we're going to be doing in the near future. That's going to have a lot of people watching it. Generally, that's my most watched video every single week if I'm not doing some kind of specific important guide or anything like that. Okay, well, we'll go through Gorgolfa. Hello, GSW. Welcome. Let's see. Do I have money issues? No, I do not have money issues at the moment. In the future, who knows? But as of currently, I don't make enough off of YouTube right now to completely make a living off of it. But also my expenses aren't like full-blown expenses right now. So the fact that I'm not making a full living off of YouTube right now isn't that important because I don't have the expenses of such. But in the near future, I will. So we'll either need to find part-time jobs to make up for whatever I'm not making from YouTube eventually, or I just need to start doing YouTube even more and start streaming 24/7 to make up for whatever revenue I might not get. But yeah, we'll see in the future how that will really pan out. You like streams and recorded streams? He has reading issues. Yes, I probably do. What did I read incorrectly? Probably. I'm going to be reading, by the way, I will be reading every single word in the storyline of Puzzle Quest 1. I have no clue what the storyline is in that game, nor does anyone who does a Let's Play ever really read it, so we're going to read literally every word from it. Yeah. That might make it take a while, but we will read it all, because I'm really curious what the storyline is for Puzzle Quest. Also, I want to see how much Gems of War has actually taken from Puzzle Quest and just basically shoved into Gems of War. I mean Infinity Plus 2. Why don't you stream on Twitch as well? I've been thinking about multi-streaming. I've been looking into programs for it. There are some programs that can do it for free. I may start doing that eventually. It's just, I'd have almost no purpose for streaming on Twitch, other than for more exposure. Unless I get big enough, I wouldn't actually be making any money whatsoever off of Twitch. Because you have to be partnered with them to make money off of them. You don't have to be partnered with YouTube to actually be making money off of YouTube. You only need AdSense, which is a completely different, though slightly connected part of YouTube. But AdSense is just a general thing that's related to Google, not specifically to YouTube itself. Whereas if you try getting revenue from Twitch, all revenue is basically Twitch-centered. And anything that you're not partnered with, they get 100% of the revenue from. On YouTube, it's a, I believe, a 55-45 split, where the content creator gets 55 and the YouTube gets 45. But until you become a partner on Twitch, they literally get 100% of everything. Which is why I don't do it yet. And I tried partnering once, so I was a lot smaller when I did try doing it. I could try again, but I would actually have to start streaming on there for a couple months and then kind of get like a schedule thing down. Because they want you to have a schedule, they want you to have a certain amount of views and a bunch of other arbitrary things that make it really hard. Which we technically already all have. The only problem is their thing that says if you want to partner with them says like you need to have 500 concurrent viewers. There are very few streamers that I've ever watched, even some of the most popular ones, that ever have 500 concurrent viewers. That is just like an absurdly high number. Generally, we average around, I would say, a 60 concurrent viewer count, if you count, like, literally every stream that we ever do. But yeah, 500 is a number we're never getting close to. We'll go and take that one up. Let's see. What else did I miss in watching? If it is recorded, we will still watch it as well. Well, that's nice to know. Memory issues equals money issue. Memory issue. Oh, memory issues. Thought you said money issues. Oh, memory issues. Do I have memory? I mean, do I have memory issues? No. I don't think I really have memory issues. It's just I have really bad memory. I don't know. I haven't always had really bad memory. I think that's just something a little bit more recent. I'm not quite sure exactly what would even caused it. But, I don't know. I don't really think I have memory issues. It's just that I'm not really that experienced with talking. You have to keep in mind, literally the last year and almost a half now that we've been doing YouTube. Actually, no. How long has it been now? Time. How does it work? Yeah, it's been a year and a half. A little past a year and a half. No, a year and a half. It's been almost exactly a year. Yeah, a year and a half. Don't really talk that much prior to that. Basically, like, at all. Like, I've never been a talkative person, like, whatsoever. And me streaming the past, or, you know, doing YouTube content / streaming for the past year and a half now, is about the most I've ever talked. Like, last year and a half is more than I've ever talked for the rest of everything else. Like, the previous 19 years. So I haven't had an excessive amount of experience with talking and how to simultaneously play while reading people's chat while also remembering stuff. So it's not exactly that my memory's so bad. It's that my memory is bad while having to simultaneously do so many things that I'm not used to doing. Though, of course, I'm kind of starting to get used to it after doing it for so long, but you can never purely get, or like completely get used to doing that many things at once. You can only really focus your brain on one thing completely at once. Because multitasking is really different than doing multiple things at once like that, like trying to memorize and stuff. But yeah, it's mainly just because of trying to do too many things at once, I would think, is what mainly makes my memory so weird whenever I'm on stream. Because I know for sure it's not that bad. I'll get off stream and I'll like remember like 10 things I meant to say. It's like, oh, I wish I would remember that already. Like the second I get off of it, it's like, oh, it all comes to me. There we go. Oh, thank you, Kenshi. Much appreciated. Yeah, I really, really appreciate all your guys' support. This wouldn't have been possible without many of you. Particularly ones like Bridget, Maximuse, Steinos, a few other ones. Sorry if I don't say you by name, JZG. I know there's several dozen of you who have been around for like almost forever. Like pretty much since like month 1 when we started. And all the support has been greatly appreciated through the year and a half now. Like picking up your kids from school. I would never forget picking up my kids from school if I ever had kids. That would never happen, though I don't have kids yet. I'm only 23. We still have a long ways to go before we bother with that. Probably not until like my mid-30s am I even going to start to even think about something like that. That's way down the line. Yeah, that would be horrible. I don't know how anyone could ever like forget their kid at school. That would seem really strange. I'll go take a brand. Let's see. What do we even take here? Hate when we have a board that we can't actually get our starter mana on, because it makes the entirety of the battle go so slow when you don't get your quick start on a given team. It's one of the reasons why I love using power troops. Why I end up using Mercy for the longest of times, because it basically advances the battle by a few turns. So you get to basically skip at the beginning of every single battle that you do. Alright, we'll go move that over. Can we get the 1 mana now? I really wish there was a banner that was +2 brown, +1 yellow, -1, literally any color. It doesn't even matter what it is. Even if it was something like purple, I wouldn't mind. Though I'd prefer it not to be purple, but... like, we need a Gorgolfa banner that can rush him. Kind of like how there's a Dragon Soul banner, we need a Gorgolfa banner. And I will forever name it Gorgolfa banner once it gets released. Because that's exactly what it's going to be used for when they release a either +2 brown, +1 yellow, or a +2 yellow, +1 brown. And I don't believe that currently exists, though I do sometimes lose track of what banners actually are within the game. When are you playing the game and watching the stream? The stream, and try to play the stream and pause it, shake your head. That can happen. The most used troop on Gems of War database is Mercy. Is it? Does it actually have a thing now that shows what every single one of the most used troops are? Let me go check it. I'm actually really curious what the top 10 most used troops are. Wait, since when was this on the website? Has this always been on the website? I know you can check your own. Is there actually a list that shows it for everyone, though? Traits, Timestone, Leaderboard, Ascension... let's see. Classes, Kingdom, Troops. Yeah, where did you find this information? On the database. I don't see it. Invades, bosses, troops. Has a table. That doesn't bring us to anything else, though. But yeah, how did you find that? Where on the website is that information? I would definitely want to know. I know you can check it for yourself, but there's no way to check it globally. Oh, you said mine. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. My bad. I thought you said everyone's, or I thought you said in general. I didn't realize you said yourself. Sorry. Okay, that would make sense then. Yeah, because I know you can check your own. I didn't realize you could check everyone's, because you can't. That would make sense. Okay, let me just clear this guy. Fail. It's JZG's most used troop, Tacet. Yeah, I still don't know if they're going to add me to the game or not. One of my biggest concerns I ended up addressing to them that they never actually answered me back on was, like basically my rights with it as well. Because I don't want Infinity +2, like, claiming my character thingy. Like, I could go make a completely separate one, but as far as, like, the little dragon thing on my, for my channel, I need to make sure I never, like, give that in any way that I would lose my rights to that. Because there are things in the future that I might be using it for monetarily that, that I would need it for. So, that was one of my main concerns with them, and I ended up making a long, described post to them, but they never replied back. So I'm not quite sure what's exactly up with that. That'd be really cool if we could eventually get it into the game, though. But we'll see what happens. I also asked about a weapon at one point, but they said they're going to be reworking the weapon system in the future, so they have yet to actually do that rework. So I'm not quite sure when they're going to do that. I don't even know, maybe they did do it and it was something really minimal. I don't know, maybe it was the crafting system, who knows. You think your chat box must really be small on this screen? That would explain it. What chat box? The one all the way below me? Well, I have to have it some degree small, or else it's gonna take up too much room. Wait, what fail did I fail with now? What did I read fail again? Oh, well, never mind with what JCG said. Yeah, it happens. I've always been bad at reading. I've always been excessively bad at reading. Let's see. We'll go through a guard tower throw down. I don't hate reading, though. I find it hard to do because of my eyesight, and because I have a slightly dyslexia, which makes me, like, completely mess up a lot of words and mix them up a lot. But, yeah. I don't, like, hate reading. It's just really difficult for me to do between everything. I wish they would have a mythic gorilla named Vangor. That would be pretty cool. They need to make a troop for Leah, too. Lyya. For everything that she's done, like with the Gems of War database and everything. Though technically they already do. She's basically claimed Mercy as her own. Mercy basically is Leah. Oh, I'll go take that one. Get our little skull there. Take our purple down. Go throw that down. And what do we even move here? Can we take red? Nope, let's go for brown to yellow then. If we can't do that, get a guard down. You'll be in a game as a weapon, call it Team 9. It will give EXP, of course. Nice. I did request them for a weapon. Because there's so many more weapons that they could really be adding to the game that would really help make Hero actually viable. I'm not quite sure what their overhaul is going to be, because they did mention that in the past. They never actually did it yet, apparently. But we'll see what they do in the future. I really hope they eventually switch up Mastery to actually make it viable. I know on, I ended up making a suggestion earlier. They didn't end up answering in the Q&A, though. Maybe I'll ask again and see if they answer next Q&A. But I ended up asking them if they are ever going to rework the Mastery system. And if they do, if they're going to make it more like how Puzzle Quest was. Or just anything to make it more viable. Because right now, Mastery basically loses all value once you've reached level 300. You've done basically everything you'll ever need to do with Mastery by the time you reach that level range. And everything beyond that point just feels so useless and empty every level you do. Unless you're Techni, in which case your levels go towards making you the highest level in the entire game. But aside from that, leveling has very, very minimal purpose in this game. I'll go throw the red down. Throw the yellow. Like Gorgoltha, Guard, Orb, Scorpius team. Oh yeah, don't use this on defend. Gorgoltha in first slot on defend is the worst thing you could ever do ever. It is horrifically bad. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still pretty bad. Because the AI just loves spamming whenever it can spam a first slot like that has a mana generation capability. It'll just keep casting over and over again. It's not as bad now, but it still does it. It's not too as endless as a loop as what it used to do. Before, it would indefinitely like cast that 100% of the time. Now it will do it like maybe once or twice, and then it's like, oh yeah, I should probably stop casting this now, and then the AI realizes to switch to something else. Let's see. What do we throw here? I guess we'll just take the yellow down, and then throw the Gorgoltha. And what else we need to go do? I guess we go throw right into guard, and that'll be a nice wipe right there. So let me go get the other redeem code out. Let's see. Code. Where are you? Let me go get the other one. See, how many do we have left? So I need to ration these some if we can. Or at least see how long we have. Let's see. If I give another one out now, that means we'll have one for Monday. And then 3 more to hand out between the following Friday and Saturday. So that would mean that following Saturday night, I would need to make sure to ask her for more. And hopefully Monday night I'll remind her and then she'll give it to me, hopefully. That or I can ask throughout the week. Well, we'll see. Okay. Get that code in. That or I need to start seeing if there's another dev that can make codes. Let's see. Because Salty's not always reachable whenever I try reaching her on the forum. I'll go get that one down, get this copied, put this into our thing below me, and put that right in there. Boom. And it's just a bunch of letters and numbers. Actually, that's a lot of numbers. It's TA, as in Tacet, and number. Oops, let me go center that some. That's going to drive me crazy. That's not centered. There we go. This program needs a centering button. It has no way to center text from what I'm aware of. There we go. Anyways, there's the code. Let me go copy and paste that into chat, and then let me go use it myself. Ask Osball. Oh yeah, I might be able to get Osball to do it. I don't know if he actually has the capability of doing so, but yeah, out of everyone, he is around a lot, so maybe Osball would work. Good idea. Yeah, I'll see if he actually has the capability. I'll go message him on the forum. He's really quick to reply back too. I just don't know if he actually has the capability to make codes. I would assume so, but I never bothered asking him. Oops, that's my stream. Fail. I hate when I accidentally do that because I need to open up my stream to do all of the setup for the actual stream. But then if I click on it, it will start doing the audio randomly like that. Anyways, there's the code. Let me go use it myself and then go see what we get from the gem key. And that will be the last code for today, unless another dev randomly posts a code in global chat. We had 3 actually today because of that, because one of them was from the global chat posted one. Oh, there we go. It has all been redeemed. Sweet. Okay, so we got the one right there. And let's go and take our tribute, take the mail, and that mail should be our useless defend reward. At least we got some gold in it this time. And our redeem code, which gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And you can find the invite code for your accounts right under here, underneath the options. Whatever your game says there is what you use. It can only be claimed by PC and mobile, unfortunately. But if you're on either of those 2 platforms, definitely go and claim it. It's a bunch of free resources. And we'll just go take the key, and we get Sunbird. Actually, I think I needed more copies of Sunbird, so that's actually not too bad. Sunbird's pretty decent. Let me see. I haven't been using it much. Oh, it's already mythic. Sunbird is pretty interesting. It deals damage randomly split amongst enemies, boosted by its life, and then it dies. So it basically always gets that pretty nice value out of it. It was a lot stronger than I initially thought it would ever be. And what's nice is whenever it an ally dies, including itself, it ends up summoning a firestorm. So every single time it casts its ability, it also creates a firestorm. And also, if someone on your team happens to die, it'll create a firestorm. So it's pretty convenient for that. We end up using it with like Hellcat, Ketris. I think the team I ended up using initially was Sunbird, Hellcat, Ketris, and one other supporting troop to make it work. the Sunbird plus Ketris was the main damage source, and you just keep throwing those two. Throw the Ketris at second slot, throw it at fourth, boom, you win. Sunbird cleans up whatever's left. But yeah, that ended up working out pretty well when we were messing with that. Haven't really been using it much because it's not particularly meta. It's strong, but it's not strong compared to the best teams in the game. But yeah, it's going to make a comeback eventually to Sunbird. I'm pretty sure. That or it's going to completely die with all the newer troops that eventually get added. Who knows? That can happen to some troops. Like I mentioned, Green Slime has never been changed, yet it went from being one of the best troops in the game to almost useless. Not because it got any weaker, but because Giant Spider got so much stronger. It was the main thing that ended up changing that. Before, the main reason why Green Slime was actually used instead of Giant Spider was, for one, traits didn't exist at the time. And the second one was because of how summoning worked at the time. There was no traits, and it was capped at a 15 level instead of 20, because they ended up making an update at one point that made the level cap from 15 to 20. But when they did so, they did not change how summoning worked. So they kept summoning at 15 without ever modifying it, and that made every single summon ridiculously weak. The Giant Spider wasn't really that viable, but then it eventually got level 20 summons, which made it a lot stronger, and then eventually got traits, and of course Giant Spider has better traits than the Green Slime. So yeah, it just made Giant Spider a lot more viable. It was also a lot more consistent. You didn't have any random luck that you had to worry about, which was another pretty big factor, because anything luck-based is always pretty bad in this game. They really need to balance luck better. Almost every luck-based troop in this game could be rebalanced to be better, because almost all of them are pointless due to how random they are. I wouldn't mind them being really random if they actually had a payoff for using them, but a lot of them don't. Of course, that could cause the inverse problem, though, where literally everything that's meta becomes way too random. At least one pretty nice thing right now is a good majority of what's good right now actually doesn't have too random of a factor, not counting board control, but as far as their ability themselves, most of them are 100% chance to do a specific thing every single time that they cast, and that's pretty nice. Whenever the meta is things like Krakens and such, it can be a little bit more annoying, because while they do have a small consistency to them, they do have random factors, like, of course, their explosions and stuff like that. Technically, those are meta, but most of everything else that's good right now isn't too random, at least. Right, he's going to get a Famine off. How on earth has he not casted yet? I am really surprised. I need to get an extra turn right here. Somehow. Come on, triple red. That is not a triple red. Why has he not casted yet? I'm pretty sure the second I get to full mana, he's going to cast. Can we get an extra turn in any way, shape, or form right now? I did not see any. There's not even a good move. We'll just move that over. Oh, there he goes, finally. About time. Oh, there he goes doing his thing. That was to be expected. So I'm surprised it took him that long. Now all we have to do is basically hit him with anything. Just explode into any follow-up and we'll be good to go. Problem is we actually need to get that going, or else, yeah, it's not really going to work out. Yeah, anyone just getting here, make sure to use the redeem code below too. We just posted it, so should still be good for probably the rest of the stream. Where do we move here? Where to move? Of course, now we can't get that last little bit of mana. Maybe I'll take the red and see if he takes brown. He's probably going to take brown, though, so I'm not going to risk it. It almost guarantee he's going to go for that brown if I take that. So I'm not going to test him. We'll go try for a blue drop. Hey, we actually got it. So we didn't surge on either of them, surprisingly. We'll go move that over. Oh! I could have moved it the other way and let him take the skull. Well, let's just explode here. There we go, nice extra turn, and there's the final guard that we could have gotten ages ago if we could have actually gotten that mana. Has anyone else been having that weird loading issue? I saw a post on the forum, which actually surprised me. I thought it was like maybe my connection or something. But has a lot of people been having that weird loading issue where it kind of like freezes a lot in game? I've been noticing that the past few days. I even mentioned it on the previous video. Didn't make too big a deal out of it. But it was so obvious because it was freezing for like 3-4 seconds. I had to mention something about it. But yeah, it's been really weird the last few days. Yeah, we'll go take the brown there. He's going to get free extra turn on that, but it's not going to matter. We get to cleanse it immediately off the Gorgolfa. You want level 100 troops? Make them only usable in some kind of hardcore PvP mode? Gosh. I don't think they would ever even fathom doing that. Mainly because they added the Soul Forge. If they didn't add the Soul Forge, I could totally see them doing that. But because they added the Soul Forge, they're not going to make another Soul Sink into the game. Soul Forge already covers that heavily. Particularly with the new weapons, if they constantly cost 1.3 million souls. Because that is an extremely high amount of souls. Even late game players, that's a lot of souls for them. Like, how many souls do you have? I'm pretty sure you have, like, about 10 million. If they hand out, like, 5 of those weapons, you'd almost run out. And they're planning on doing it probably, like, 3 to 4 times a year as well. So, of course, you accumulate souls in that time, but a lot of people aren't specifically going out of their way to go get more souls. Take that one, get that one down. KrissTigger. I mean, did I just call him KrissTigger? Good job. That is definitely a KrissTigger. Well, maybe I was looking over at his KrissTigger. There we go. Not quite sure why he's using Dbarrel with it. Like right there, that little loading at the end, that was a lot longer than what it normally is. Been doing a lot of little things like that lately. Hey, a double victory, very nice. I'll take it. I'll take it gladly. Okay, what do we have here? Where to move, where to move? Where do we move? Again, horrible starting board. You've been getting really unlucky the last few battles here. That is for sure. I'll go take the blue there. You're still saving for the first one? Yeah. I know, they're expensive. 1.3 million. 300,000 for each of the 3 pieces. Or, you know, 100,000 each, 300,000 total. And then 1 million for the weapon itself. That's a lot of souls. Ideally, the next weapon will be the... I can almost guarantee, though I do not have any proof yet, but based on the changes that they made, I really hope that the next weapon is uses the War and Peace plus Sun and Moon plus... what's the other one called? Fire and Ice. Because a lot of people would benefit from having Fire and Ice and Sun and Moon, which most people currently do not actually own. And that would also lead into a nice new full AoE weapon as well. That's completely different than Dawnbringer, of course, but it would still be somewhat similar because it would hit all enemies in that same degree. Maybe even slightly stronger, but not have as a barrier side effect or something, who knows. But, yeah, we need that. Because a lot of players don't have the older weapons, and some of them are really important when using specific hero classes, like Fire and Ice, for example. Because if you do not have Dawnbringer, you don't have any full AoE blue weapon, and you don't have, and if you don't have Sun and Moon, you don't have any full AoE yellow weapon. So yeah, that just takes out 2 whole categories of colors that would have been viable, that are no longer viable to many players. Yet some people still have them from ages ago. Alright, we'll go for a Gurgultha here. And let's see, we'll go to that. Get a Gurgultha down. You can't. Wait, it can't because it would be 6 colors. It wouldn't be 6 colors. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh. Well, let's make a prismatic a full AoE mythic weapon then. Go. It's not like 6 color weapons don't exist. Could you imagine if a 6 color troop existed though? That would be whatever it is, literally whatever it was, it would actually be quite overpowered. It could do literally nothing. It's like, yeah, that's still overpowered. No, but yeah, they'd have to be really careful if they ever try adding a troop like that. But yeah, they could. There's nothing against adding a 6 color weapon. They just have to make it a ridiculously high mana cost. Currently, the cheapest 6 color weapon is what we're using right now, an 18 mana cost prismatic orb. But there's a lot of room for 6 color weapons that could be added. It would be kind of OP. Yeah, could you imagine a well, then again, we don't need to imagine. You realize the new mythic coming in like 2 weeks is almost going to be that. It's going to be 3 color troop. It's not 6, obviously, but still 3 is a lot of colors. It's going to be a 3 color, very high mana cost troop that does a large explosion plus large AoE damage. It's basically as closest to what I just said as we're going to get. That'd be funny, though. A 6 color weapon that hits all enemies. That would have to be like a 35 to 30. It would have to be guaranteed 30 plus mana cost for that to not be overpowered. Even then, it might still be considered really highly advised, particularly in things like arena and stuff, depending on how much damage it actually does do. Because it would probably have a pretty high base damage, given that it would be a mythic weapon. It's one of the reasons why Dawnbringer is also so good in arena right now. It just has way too high of a base damage relative to everything else. They did say that they're going to be doing something to address that in the future, to make it so Dawnbringer and other really overpowered weapons won't really be able to be used in arena, or something along those lines. It's not that they won't be able to be used, it's just that they're going to be rebalancing something in some way to not make it so punishing to people who don't actually have them. Well, we'll go take a brown there. Get ourselves a Gorgulfa. Keep going from there. We'll move that over. Oh, he is what? Okay, I need to stop using this team against Scion Famine. No wonder why my defend team keeps winning when using this team. This team is still very annoying. That hasn't changed. There's plenty of counters to it. It's just if you're running a random team that's not specifically made for countering it, you can get trolled really easily with how much damage it does and how much drain it does. Because Famine can pull 80s out of nowhere. But I did mention, this is probably going to be the biggest counter that this team has, is the Scion Famine combo. Because when you go slow, you don't have any way to counter that. I want to try getting a skull right here. I could try baiting him into one. Nope. That didn't quite work. Okay. What's plan B? We'll go just take some browns here. Ah, he took my brown away. I needed that brown. Okay, he's gonna Ragnagord here. Okay, good. We can go Skull Poke him to dead. And go from there. Is there any points to Arena for mid to late game players? No. There's currently no point whatsoever in ever running Arena for mid game or late game players, except for one. If you are a late game player who owns Dawnbringer, it is actually the quickest method in the game to obtain trophies to constantly spam Arena with Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer is so overpowered in Arena that you can basically run through it quicker than you can obtain trophies with the quickest team in PvP. So if you're interested in literally just trophies, like if you were trying to get like a trophy high score for your guild or something, though I think that's almost impossible to high score ever. I think someone did almost like 100,000 or something in 1 week. That was insane. But if you just want to like try farming trophies for your guild or something, the quickest method in the entire game right now is constantly doing Arena with Dawnbringer. But other than that, that's basically the only thing late game players or mid game players can ever do with Arena. But yeah, that's about it. Also, if you happen to not have a single Farish Ra, but you do have Dawnbringer somehow, doing Arena is quicker souls than doing a Valkyrie triple Warlock or Dragon Soul triple Warlock or anything like that. So it is advised to soul farm via Arena only if you have Dawnbringer. Everything else would win too slowly. They still win quickly, but not compared to triple Warlock Valkyrie. Only once you have Dawnbringer is it quick enough that you gain more souls from doing Arena. And of course, once you have a single Farish Ra, it's always better just to do your Farish Ras with anything. Even if you only have one, it's better to do a double Warlock Valkyrie Farish Ra than it is to do Arena. You should see how quick you can do Arena run with Dawnbringer. We have many times already. I can go do one right now if you want me to. We can go time it real quick. Though doing just one is a pretty bad example of how quickly it can go, because it could be an outlier. But yeah, we can go time one real quick. Might as well. I don't see why not. I think it takes like 15 minutes or so. So we'll go get the timer up and go do it real quick. Let me go get rid of the current one I have up. I was just randomly picking whatever. So let me go clear this out. Retire. And claim all that. And let's go do it on hard difficulty run of Arena. Okay, first up, we have Trash. We'll take Northrender, I guess. Well, looks like we're repicking. We get Alkalites. Oh, you know what? We can actually cover every color. Though, how viably we covered every color is not that good. Let's see, what color is Dawnbringer? That is sad, I do not know right now. Red, yellow, blue, I believe is his colors. Right? Pretty sure. I need to go double check. I actually completely forget off the top of my head. That's sad. But we're definitely not going with this draft. Dawnbringer, what color are you? How do I switch my hero now? Oh, over here, weapon. Dawnbringer. Yeah, it is red, yellow, blue. Repick time. Let's see. Where's retire? I'm still not used to this new arena page. Actually, I don't even think I've played arena since they did this new interface with it. Ooh, snowy owl. Too bad that contradicts some of the color. I think I'm gonna go with goblin instead. Is it worth going dark maiden? Or just go for the revenant? I think I'm just going for the revenant. So now we have yellow, blue, purple. Let's see. We have green, blue, purple, red, yellow. We need brown. Setite warrior it is. Oh, desert mantis. Or setite. How much damage is setite? 5 plus their armor. And you just give us a bunch of mana that could be completely random, but it gives all into our Dawnbringer though. It gives purely into Dawnbringer. Well, we have more durability, just in case. We'll go bring you. Okay, so we got everything we need. Brown will go directly into him. Revenant we'll put in the back as a backline tank. Goblin we'll put up there. You will kind of tank with, and good, we're good to go. Sweet. Okay, we got everything we need. So I'm not counting the draft in the time of how long it will take us to actually do the thingy, but let's just start it now. Where's the little timer thing? And begin. Okay, let's see how long it takes to do us a arena run then. Okay, we'll go move that. Take the red, throw that down. Dawnbringer. And now we'll just need another Dawnbringer and a couple of pokes. Another strategy that you can do is run pure yellow team. You can keep redrafting until you just get a pure yellow team. That is somewhat viable, though you're still not going to be able to one-shot the hero even if you do that. So it still ends up needing that second cast, so there's really no point in actually doing that for the most part. Doesn't really speed it up that much. As you can see, we literally just beat a battle within 1 minute. So, yeah. It is pretty quick with Dawnbringer. It is no laughing matter of a weapon. Let's just keep doing it. I barely even need to pay attention to the board. As long as you're taking Dawnbringer mana, you are doing a correct move. Let's see. Alright, he's gonna get convert there. He unfortunately lands it. And he goes for a little poke. Not that big a deal though. And smooth that down. Oh, is the blue banner still doing the thing in arena where it's giving +1? It is. Really? They still haven't fixed that? I don't even know if that's an error or not. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Well, we'll go move the yellow over. And it's match. Oh, no, it's not match. You're going to live. Need one little poke, and down you go. There we go. We're winning quicker than 1 per minute. And we'll take our blues. Oh, should have taken 5 times brown. Could have already had my mana. Never mind. We got that instead. Perfect. That works. Move that over. Throw this down. Miss. 1 mana off on Dawnbringer too. That's unfortunate. We'll go take that. Goes to summon to the little bug. Throw that down. And wow, that already killed. Amazing. Wow, we are 3 battles in and it's only 2 minutes. Yeah, Dawnbringer is quite powerful, to say the least. That over. Gotta make sure I take blues first. I keep forgetting because that extra bonus is actually better at the moment to take blues constantly. Every single time you see them. They're just so much better value. Yeah, I need a red surge if I go for it. Never mind, I can just take that. Then we throw the Dawnbringer down. And that basically takes out the entire team. Oops, why did that not go? Then we throw this down. Oh, let me take a skull poke. Oh, he's gonna get that. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, he killed the hero. Oh, gasp. What did I do? I shouldn't have let it cast. That devastating blow. I keep forgetting. They can technically do the same thing to us, too. Oh, it's gonna go a little slower now for this battle. Still should be able to win. Wow, that didn't kill it? How much HP do you have? Or are we just dealing that little damage? Okay, please, hit it. Okay, there we go. That's fine. We still won, it just took a little bit longer. Yeah, arena is like blazing quick in late game now. with all the changes. They also made it so the button where you click to confirm the battle is literally in the same location. So as you see, all you have to do at the end of the battle is just spam click, and you go from one battle into the next, which saves a very small amount of time as well. Keep getting our Dawnbringer mana. Make sure it doesn't cast Dawnbringer against this. Dawnbringer is insane. Okay, we'll take a Skull Poke there. I might be able to kill him with one Dawn. Actually, I might be able to kill him before we even get a Dawn. Okay, good. He missed that, but he unfortunately has his ability. How do we go about this? Skull Distract, please work. No. Oh! Wow, we lost everything. What is this madness? Okay. Wow, he has 1 HP. That needs to die. We can actually lose this one. It's gonna cost us a lot of time. But yeah, obviously, yeah, Dawnbringer can be used against us, which is unfortunate. It's all fun in games until the enemy uses their Dawnbringer. We can move that up. Should I kill him now? I probably should. It's out of safety's sake. He's the only thing that could possibly make me lose this battle. Okay, we'll just take the blue. I don't care if it hits skull. We still have barrier up, and we get a new one as soon as we get full mana. And there we go. And one more poke will do it. This one's going really slow, but we didn't actually lose, so that's fine. It would have been even slower if we would have gotten the loss for this battle. Oh, she could have taken the blue right there. I don't know why he didn't counter me. There we go. And let's match. Well, that was a pretty shaky battle, but still yields a win. Is it worth using 3 Fairish Rods for soul farming? Yes. Or is it better to use 2? 3. If you're specifically doing it on challenges and Explorer, it's always better to do 3. If you're doing it in PvP, yes, it actually is better to do 2 than to do 3 of them. But generally, if you're specifically trying to soul farm with them, you'd be doing it with 3 of them within challenges or Explorer, either or. Okay, we'll let him skull poke us. Because our... Oh, I could have gotten a free poke! I could have gotten a free poke on him. Why did I not take it? But... Well, wait, what weapon is he using? Why is he using Burning Scythe? Burning Scythe at one point was the meta for this, but that was before it got halved on its damage. It used to do basically twice as much damage as it does now. It used to do damage based on how much magic you have, plus like 2 or 3 or something. Now it does a lot less than that. I think it does, what would that be? That would be 2 plus half your magic is how much damage it does now. Before, it did your entire magic plus 2, which obviously was a lot higher. What do we move here? Okay, we'll just take whatever. Not too big a deal. We can just go poke kill. We'll gain a little bit of HP, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough for him to really do anything. And all we need now is one more Dawnbringer, of course, to finish him down. Go take the blue there. Got a lucky little cascade. Take another red. Dawn and dead. Unless he does something weird here. Nope. And down he goes. And what does that bring us to right now? I can't even tell how many we have battles done because the screen goes so quickly that you can't even see what's going on when you're trying to spam click to go quick. That is what people requested for, to be able to go through screens quickly like that. That might be a little too quick though. Just a little bit. Move that over. Goblin poke because why not? Actually, that was a really unnecessary goblin poke. I'll go take that up. Didn't get a surge or the blue drop. He'll just poke us and get some souls and match. I can't tell how many wins we have because it goes too quick. We'll find out once we win, and then we'll know the time. It should almost be there. We're at 7 minutes, and we're winning like 1 per minute. So this should be the final battle or second to last battle right now. Unless we did really slow on that one that went horrible. Oh, why did I do that? That was a complete waste. Plus it missed. Fail. Well, let's just get our mana up. He's using Runic Blade. Well, I guess Runic Blade is pretty good in Arena. Just nowhere near as good as how good Dawnbringer is. Oh no, one died. Oh, I should have taken the poke. Why did I not? Well, at least we got Goblin. That'll work. Good job, Goblin. Exactly enough damage. And that should be the match. Yep, there we go. Oh, I did it on normal. I meant to do it on hard, but oh well. Not that big of a difference. We did it in about 8 minutes, so it is about 1 minute per battle, approximately. Even when you mess up, it's basically still 1 per battle, assuming you don't lose any with Dawnbringer. But yeah, that's pretty heavy trophies. That means you're getting 3 trophies. No, you're getting more than 3 trophies every minute. You're getting Wow, that's a lot of trophies. Let's see. Let's break that down. Let's just say, let's do the math for 10 minutes and then see what the math also is for 8 minutes. Because 8 minutes would be without a draft, though the drafting does take a little bit of time, so we'll just assume 2 minutes for it. So that's 10 minutes. So how much is that per hour? That's, we would times all these values by 6 then. So we can get, oops, why did I do that? I can even see that's already 180. Why am I even doing the math out for it? But yeah, that's 180 trophies per hour. That's 3,300. And this is like easy to clear with Dawnbringer. I'm assuming 10 minutes per arena here. And then we times that by 6. So 20,000, but that's a minimum 20,000. So anything extra would be put towards you going quicker than a Warlock team. And you end up getting glory keys, so that would mean you would end up also accumulating 30 glory keys per hour, which actually isn't that bad. And you'd also end up accumulating approximately 60,000 gold per hour. That can change a little bit, of course, because you're actually paying 1,000 each time in and stuff like that. But yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty decent resource line, to be honest. That's what, 60,000 gold then, 20,000 souls, 30 glory keys, and 180 trophies per hour. And that's basically the minimum. You're easily going to be gaining way more than that per hour. That's just assuming 10 minutes per the entire cycle, counting drafting and everything. So, yeah, that's pretty good value. So yeah, forever wanted me to test it. There you go. And that's approximately what it's at, consistently. You can even win quicker than a minute per thing, though. Generally, you're going to have bad battles that are going to slow it down by quite a bit, that are going to bring it towards a minute average, for the most part. Let me close the little timer thingy. No, don't save. There we go. Okay. Also, anyone just getting here, make sure to double check the redeem code below. It might still be active. We posted it, I believe, 20 minutes ago or so. So, still has a chance. We'll take a skull there into the yellow. Is it worth... Oh, never mind, I already answered that. Hello, JZ Krillin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Carlo. Welcome. Or is that Cario? Carlo. Carlo, welcome. Names. So bad at them. Let's see. Well, what do I need to take here? Well, I know what I need to take. This is not available. Then we need alternative means of taking stuff. So we'll go Purple Surge. Oh, come on, we didn't even get Purple Surge. I should have just went for the brown. It was literally on the board that time. Let's see what Mongo does. What did he even do? I think he did destroy 4+ magic gems. Everything he does is 4+ his magic, by the way. He does 6 different things. It's, I believe, a heal, a full AoE, a destroy gems, and I forget what the other ones are. Completely forget. He does too many things. I did a video on it going over literally everything he does. Unfortunately, there's literally nowheres in game that tells you what he does, which is kind of weird. Like, nowheres. Like, nothing. Except a slight indication that he obviously can destroy gems on something, which he, like, just did, because it says it there. But, yeah, there's no indication, really, within the game that actually tells you what he does, which is weird. He's not useful, though. He's dead content. That's all you really need to know. Never bother using him. There you go. That's all you ever need to know about him. We'll throw that down. The only good thing about him is he has Impervious, though he's an epic, so it's pretty expensive to get Impervious on him, so that's not even useful. Where to go on PC to obtain the redeem codes with the new UI? You don't do it within the game itself. You do it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. It's this link right here. Right over there. There's the code, and there's the link that you go to use it, if it still happens to be working. If it says it's already used up, then it's probably been used up then. Well, obviously. But yeah. Mongo, Mercy, Inferno King Shegra. Why? It's the triple threat team with a Mongo up front. You just want me to use Mongo. I guess we'll do it. I don't see why not. I said that team can win with literally anything in first slot. Technically, Mongo is something in first slot. Barely. We'll go through this. Please get red. Wow, we actually got lucky. That's the exact color I needed because it has the highest chance of extra turning there. Well, it won't double fire. I'll just throw that down and get a next cast. Please do red again. Ah, we got yellow. Oh, well, it extra turn, so actually that does do the same thing. There we go. Success. And we're almost the next level. I don't know if we'll actually get it this stream, though. But we are close. Okay, let me go do the team you just suggested. Yeah, I guess we can get away with it against this. Because our Impervious is first slot. So, it'll be fine. Bunny Nog. I can't believe we seriously won with one Bunny Nog earlier. Though in all fairness, we were up against a full night team, so... Yeah. I don't know why they even added Bunny Nog. Other than for a funny Easter thing to give out 1 week or 1 year. I think that might have actually been the first Easter event, too. It was the first or second, one of the two. But there was no need to counter out Knights. Knights are already horrifically bad. Okay, let me go and get the team in. It's standard Mercy Inferno King Shegra team, just with a Mongo up front. Mercy, Inferno King, and the Shag. Oops, it's double G. And there we go. Double yellow for our banner. White helm, white helm, white helm. There you are. Even the W's aren't even all the way to the back screen. Amazing. Okay. Oh, wait. It's gonna be annoying because the Mongo's in the way of what I need the mana to go into. I might literally just keep him at full mana the entire battle. And just use him as an impervious first slot so he doesn't get frozen or entangled. Pretty sure that's what's gonna happen right here. Oh, I just gave him 5 times. And a skull. And a yellow. And that was the yellow I was trying to not give him as well. Good job. There we go. I'm helping. Oh, please leave that there. Wow. There's 2 purple on the board, and they actually both got connected into pairs. Very nice. Very lucky. Let's go use Shegra. We can't get frozen on first slot, so we're free to go on literally everything. Can we take enough skulls now to kill him before we skull spam? I think the answer is no, because the max I can get right now is 3. Let's see, he has 103 HP. We would end up doing 96 plus the extra 3, 99 plus the burn, 102. I think he will survive with 1 HP. You've got to be kidding me. I've got to test it now. Okay, good. Never mind. He doesn't survive. Oh, no, he does. Or does he? Wait, I can't take that 5 times. Or can I? Hold up. Yeah, I can take that 5 times, actually. Oh, but then I don't get the yellow. Yeah, we'll take that. There we go. Oh, he would have survived with 1 HP. He would have. You've got to be kidding me. And Mongo doesn't automatically gain an extra turn. I wish he did. That would actually make him useful. Let's go for Skull. He would have survived with 1 HP. I did calculate that out correctly. Amazing. Yeah, I should have taken the 5 times there and then just taken a poke. He wouldn't have survived then. But then we would have lost our turn. We don't have Mercy, do we? Come on, Mongo, do something. Well, I guess that is something. There we go. Oh, Mongo died. Yay! That actually helps. There we go. Inferno King. Can you do anything? It needs to be a skull extra turn. If we do it on red, it doesn't actually extra turn anymore because we are frozen on him. Let's see. I could always get rid of it. I guess we'll do it. It might clear the board and it's something we can use as well. Nope, not quite. It does not make it usable at all. We're gonna move that. We already have full mana. I was gonna go take the skull poke to kill it. I just realized now though that that's actually not enough damage, but I'm still gonna do it because I might be able to get an Inferno King right here, and I can. And now we'll clear out that, and now we can just Shegra in it instead. Actually, that's way overkill. We don't not need that Shegra, but oh well. There we go. But yeah, that is a Shegra team, or the Mercy Inferno King Shegra. Still probably one of the best skull spam teams in the game, minus the Mongo. You can use literally anything in first lot. And I should stop saying that so people stop suggesting literally anything. Hey, did they change the art for Creeping Death? Is it just me, or does that look slightly different than it did before? That definitely looks slightly different. It has like more of a bluer tint to it. It used to have more of a purple tint. I know the background's still the same, but... Mongo for the win. Mongo did not do anything other than kind of resist itself against freeze and entangle. Also, that's funny. He's using... I didn't even realize he's using the same combo right now. That's funny. I barely ever use this. And then the second I do, he's like, oh, hey, we're going to go use it too. Let me go use this with the correct way, or at least the best way, or one of the best ways, with a Great Maul. Let's go throw it down. You just Mercy straight into a Great Maul. Ideally, that Great Maul will give you all the mana you need for both your Shegra and your Inferno King, and then you just go crazy. It can turn one win pretty easily if you get a ridiculously good Mercy cast. Unfortunately, we do not have a really good Mercy cast. Actually, we don't have any Mercy casts. Oh, yeah, nope, now we do. Never mind. Oh, this is turn 1. Let's see if we can get it. No, I didn't get enough mana. We're still quite a bit off. Skull, I'm pretty much just going to ignore there. Can we get lucky with a Brown? Nope. Nope. He's getting slightly lucky, though. Thank you for that. Let's see if we can turn 2 win. So throw this Devour on... I want to hit you later. Go for Shegra for now, just in case this backfires or misses. Throw that down. Throw to Shegra. Move that over. Move that down. And what else do we need to take? I almost forget how much damage this team does. It's insane. And that's match. Even if he revived, he would have died like 2 or 3 times over. Mongo meat shield. Let's go try it against Freeze. Freeze is a little bit more annoying, but if we get a quick, oh, there we go. Well, we can just go straight into Great Mauling. Let's see 1 turn win. Oh no, we didn't extra turn it. No! That probably would have been a 1 turn win if we got it. The extra turn there. Oh well. And let's match. So yeah, that's this team. Oh, you got 5-0 Guild Wars today. Congrats, Techni. Very nice. What guild are you even in these days? Let's see. I might be able to see on the leaderboard now that you're actually in a normal guild. Because that probably means you're in PvP a little bit more than normal. Let's see. Trying to track you down. Hey, there's River Song. And there's Simple. I don't see you. I don't think you're on the leaderboard. There's Demon Angel. And nope, unless I passed it, which is definitely possible. AW Ryan? Oh, that's the guild he's in these days. Aha. Have you been in almost every guild in this game? I feel like you almost have at this point. The number of guilds you've been in is probably almost over 100 at this point. Let's see. We'll go take a yellow. Double yellow. I'll give us a Great Maul if he somehow doesn't kill us. Good. We'll go move that one up. And which one do we Great Maul? I guess we just do it on Queen Mab so we don't have to deal with her. We'll still have to deal with Devours, but at least it's one less annoyance. Don't Devour. Good. How on earth is Mercy not frozen yet? Unfortunately, we don't have alignment, though, so it's not like I can Mercy to go help myself here. Or maybe I will. No, he gets too much damage if I do. Let's move that over. And that doesn't align into anything. Let's move that up. Oh, why did I? Oh, gosh. That's not good. Oh, he can double kill. Oh! Well, that was a mistake. Rip. That green I gave him too much value. Let's see. Maybe another one soon. That sounds so hoary. Yep, goes into a guild to leave it for another guild. Let's go. Oops, what am I doing with that? Let me go run that one. The last little bit of Bard. Okay, what do we do here? Let's see. We'll go take a Brown there. Also, I believe after this battle, I'm going to be wrapping up. So if any of you guys have any other questions, anything else, feel free to leave them now. But we will be back later tonight, of course, doing our normal stream that we normally do at 6 hours from now, approximately. 6 hours, 20 minutes at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single night. And we're still going to be doing our Stardew Valley stream tomorrow. That will be back. and we'll be messing around with that, trying to get our farm done with all of our hey, look, we got to check our pattern with all of our challengeness. Because right now we're trying to win without ever using any shops or anything like that, which has been very difficult on it. But it has been going pretty well. But, yeah. This Monday, I don't believe anything really spectacular is happening. At least compared to this week, anyways. Where like a billion thing came out. We're only getting a new Leonis Empire troop, and it's, I don't even think it's a knight. I believe it was a giant, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We'll be going over in great detail tomorrow, but it's basically a giant epic that will be giving us brown-purple trait stones. So if you need anything that needs to be traded with brown-purple, yeah, you can go stock up on Monday. You're going to be able to get them for only 200 glory each, and you'll be able to get a very, very substantial amount of them. So definitely a good idea to go stock up. It'll be really nice. Yeah, there's the list right there that JCG just posted. I'm pretty sure that's the exact link I was just referring to. Let me see, is that the right one? The exact one? Well, different sheet, same schedule. I should probably keep that one open too, just so I can compare the two, just in case either of them are different from each other. Do we throw another buff? No, not yet. We throw that down, get a Gorgolfa, let him do whatever, get our manas, and just Gorgolfa it. Hey, we got a Scorpion if we need. Wow, so much Cascade. And he can't devour us, which is nice, and then we can just wipe him. I never thought it would be viable to ever use Guard's Avatar against Krakens until I saw this team. Yeah, that works really, really nice. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out until later tonight. Thank you all so much for coming down. We'll be back in 6 hours from now, approximately, to go do our Guild War battles for the night and dungeons and all that kind of stuff. Tomorrow we'll be going over the new troop, and of course on Monday we'll be doing the video for it and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming down. I'll see you all later, and I'm off to go grab a bite to eat. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Goodbye.